Yeah, you know what KD, a laughing stock, niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic swishy, but we're making noise. From the top of the charts, here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
Oh, bammy lammy ding dongs.
Bammy ding dong to all of you out there, you beautiful people. I am your comedic babyface and everybody's favourite laughing stock, KD Hinken, joined by my comedy cohort as per usual. Well, I had it then. You know, a bit chilly in my foot.
He's struggling because we've both been eating delicious Chinese food.
Yeah. For free, technically. Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
I was until we started. Introduce yourself.
I am Nathan Parish, the head of the comedy Parish. I have 1,000 voices, and not all of them are just in my head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I mean, if you're gonna force yourself some spicy foods.
I had to think, like I was saying to you before we started. I've not been able to eat I must have said it on this before, but I've not been able to eat spicy food since the pandemic, and I think it's because my taste changed in that way.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to eat spicy food anymore, or just have got no kind of like
Tolerance
for it. Yeah. But I just want to because it's nice.
Interestingly, I think my dad said the same thing, and mine sort of correlates with a bit with that as well. Although I still think partly that's because I had that fucking ridiculous one-chip challenge thing, and I still think that absolutely burnt out my fucking like.
That was during the
receptors.
pandemic, and
It was, so it is hard to tell.
I mean, because I had the same thing.
And technically, my dad's never done one of those chips, so.
I got you. Your dad had the same thing. Okay, I think I missed
So it
that
does
then.
make more sense as COVID.
Yeah. It doesn't. I mean, personally, I haven't heard anybody else say that their tolerance was like gone down since having the one chip or anything.
Yeah, no.
If anything, I think it normally makes it go up.
You'd expect it to.
If we did more afterwards, anyway. If we didn't do anything for like another year or two, ain't
Maybe
gonna do
it'd go
anything.
back down again, yeah.
You're just gonna die after a few years.
Yeah.
Which is how it will go for us, because even that's nothing compared to like a one chip.
That's true.
Like if anyone hasn't had it, I imagine the Chinese food in like America is the same, but it's either called salt and pepper in some places, or it should be called jillion.
Yeah.
Jill like Jack and Jill, and then yun like yon and yin.
Yeah.
You know, the Japanese version of that. Y-E-U-N. What that actually is. I've got a few things to mention today, though. I've got a few true crimes that I've got in my head and I'm going to talk about without going into too much detail, though, because it's not really helpful.
Yeah.
It doesn't teach you anything.
I mean, we've also got other things like that.
Yeah.
A bit of football news, which is very rare for us. We're very not into that. But something just weird and interesting happened, so we're going to have a little talk about that.
I have some news about pigs as well.
Some pig news. But I want to start with what they want us to talk about.
And the UFO as well.
Yeah. I want to start with what they want us to talk about.
Okay.
Right? This is, I don't know whether this is a news hit or what they want us to talk about, or whether that's just part of the same thing.
What? Oh, well, no, I think if you're on about like a news hit is in like a segment for us. Nah, that'd be more like our news, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or if we're talking political, that'd be far centre.
That's right, yeah. But what they want to talk about at the moment, have you seen that NATO has deployed multiple fighters in response to Russia's most recent attacks?
NATO. No. When you say multiple fighters,
Multiple actual, like, tactical fighters.
What? As in, like
air jet fighters.
Yeah. They don't have. The air jets don't mean the same as boots on the ground.
No, but they are in significantly higher numbers this time.
I don't think.
I think it's like 14.
I don't think anyone should particularly worry about any of that stuff personally.
Yeah, this is
it. To Russia.
This is the point, isn't it? What they want us to talk about. Because this is the most recent thing in the news. They're sort of bringing this back. I haven't seen. Oh, yeah. This is...
I've been busy today, so this
is brand new. I mean, ultimately, it is a bit worrying. It's an escalation to a certain extent. But, like, it's not... I don't know if it's that much more worrying than it's been.
Yeah. Let's have a look properly. So, what was it you were saying? So, NATO...
NATO fighter jets. You'll get it from that.
Fighter Yes. Okay. So we have a look at this then.
Go down.
Yeah, this is just talking about actual lists of.
I'll put news in it.
Yeah,
Fuck it
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
Come on, Google.
No, I think the video is coming. We're about to cover it.
Yeah,
then, to be
yeah.
fair, I could just go on to news. To be fair.
Yeah, so German jets reportedly scrambled to intercept Russian
Ooh.
spy plane over the Baltic.
Oh.
Russia sends spy plane over Baltic with transponders, and NATO responds.
Okay, so NATO prompted to make military decision after Russia attack destroys everything. Russia launched a mass drone and missile attack on Ukraine early on Thursday, with NATO fighter jets scrambled as a precaution.
Yeah.
Early on, today in the year. Okay, let's have a look at one of them. We'll have to have a look at a few ones though to actually understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Russia launched a mass drone and missile. Okay, what does that mean? Deployed overnight in response to Russia's large-scale drone and missile assault on Ukraine. Local officials reported that at least 4 individuals, including 2 children, lost their lives and approximately 30 others were injured in Kiev, with a death toll. Okay.
I think they're...
I mean, normally it makes no difference.
Yeah, they're worried it's going to be a larger push, I think.
Right.
Is the point of what they're trying to make. But ultimately, it's...
Everything's on maximum alert from the looks of that then.
Yeah.
But for Ukraine, not for us.
No, for Ukraine.
It's only for Ukraine, yeah.
Although, admittedly, again, we don't know how the future goes. It could be he rolls into Ukraine and then he keeps going. It could be very much a Hitlery type thing. We don't know what's happening yet. But
I think it's already...
the fact is, I'm pretty sure Kiev was already on high alert.
I thought Kiev had been taken.
No.
Or was that... No, it's one of the... Has been taken.
It was in the Donbass
That's-
region where they've been doing sort of most of their
Yeah,
game
yeah,
on the
yeah.
ground.
Yeah, I thought Kiev was like... Because I know they've been attacked before, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Just bask in that
They're in the
dawn.
middle of a place that's having war against the people next to them called Russia. If they're not on high alert full stop, I don't know what would put them on high alert
exactly.
personally.
Yeah.
But, you know...
Have you seen as well the walls going up again? A type of Berlin Wall.
No,
Loads
what?
of
In
countries
Germany?
in Poland and other places that are neighbouring Russia.
Right.
They've started putting up walls and fences
Against,
along
like-
the Russian border.
Smart.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Poland have got fences up all around their border. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Poland already does. They don't let... Like, they have that law passed where if anyone tries to illegally come into their country, they can shoot them dead.
I mean, that's not...
I
Carry
get
a
it.
passport.
Huh?
Carry a passport.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Carry a
well,
passport, go up to the thing, say, I've got this passport, can I come in?
You can't do it that way. You'd have to fly in and do it
Oh, no,
properly.
you've got to go...
I think you can only really go on holiday, but they don't really take
No,
anyone in.
around the country there will be sort of access
Oh, yeah,
points to
yeah,
the
yeah,
country
like
where you
border
can go.
crossings
Yeah.
and shit.
So
Yeah.
you go to a border crossing, you take your passport, and you go, can I come in? If they say no, I suggest you walk away.
Yeah, yeah. Because I don't even think that they... Like, obviously people go on holiday and stuff there, I think. Or you can.
Yeah.
I don't really know if people do.
But I mean, the thing is, if you go there without a passport to one of those border crossing points, and
Yeah.
you just explain to them, I've lost my passport, I'm a this, that, or the other, they'll then get you in contact with the, what do you call it?
The embassy.
The embassy. The embassy will sort all that shit out.
What,
and
if
you'll
you're
be fine.
Polish?
They're
perhaps, you
just
mean?
basically saying, don't come in here unless we know who you are, which I don't think is necessarily the worst.
Yeah, I think if
position
somebody
to
came
have.
from outside of Poland, they came to the thingy saying, I don't really think they'd help them, to be honest. Like, what? It means nothing to them.
Oh, no, those kinds of
You
things.
mean like a Polish person?
No. If you go to a border patrol, a border place like that, they have like hotlines to embassies and
Yeah.
things like that. So if you do lose a passport, it's not like you're just gonna get shot.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're just like,
Yeah, they
we'd
could
like to
wait
know
if they
who
want
the
to.
fuck you are when you're entering, which I don't think that's a problem.
No,
You know?
I don't think at all that's an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely what we should be doing over here. Right, I mean, not necessarily the shoot 'em dead part,
No, not
but
necessarily that. I mean, that's a bit of a Polish overreaction, to be honest.
but it's also like a deterrent.
Yeah.
It's like, we have fucking nukes everywhere. What is that other than an over-the-top deterrent?
That is true. Oh, that was another bit of what they want us to talk about.
Go on.
Apparently, there are claims that Britain needs to have its own version of the Iron Dome, like they do in Israel.
Right, even though, okay, go on.
Because if we don't, we're leaving ourselves open to drone attacks and similar things like that, and like a general sort of airstrikes against our nuclear weapons.
From who?
from Russia,
Yeah,
apparently.
because that's happened all the time
Also,
till
like,
now.
I think
fuck
Russia
are they on
are
about?
probably going to stop off maybe at Germany, France, Italy, Spain, fucking... There's quite a few countries on the way with nuclear capability.
Yeah. The hell, man. We're not even that near for Russia
Yeah.
either. Like, we're right on the other side of Europe.
Yeah,
Like, America's so much closer.
yeah.
We've just got a
They
much
literally
bigger
just
place.
go over Alaska.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it's like they've got such a bigger place that it'd be harder for them to defend that as well, surely. They'd need a giant dome.
Yeah, a mega
I mean,
dome.
that's such a stupid, over-the-top
I
fucking thing.
know.
So
I know.
there's literally no precedent for that.
None at all. It's just more excuse for military spending. That's what it is.
Yeah,
It's
but-
someone who wants to. Someone wants the contract. You know, it's always someone wants a fucking contract with this shit.
Or just fear-mongering. Like, depending if it's come from the actual
How else do you
government.
get the? How else do you get the contract, man?
No, I mean, whether it's come from a good point, but I mean whether it's come from the government
Yeah.
or the media.
Oh, this is a media thing. Yeah,
Who's doing the fear
who's
mongering?
in control of that media corporation?
Yeah,
That's what's important.
who's doing the purposeful fear mongering
Yeah.
to purposely
Because
make
ultimately,
survival
all mainstream news is controlled by, I think it's a maximum of about 11 corporations.
right? Okay.
Like parent companies who then own all of the rest of the media outlets. There's about
Oh.
11 of the total actual individual companies
What, own them all?
that own all of the rest of it.
Okay, that's okay.
Well, not all of it, but like 80% of the rest of it.
Well, a lot of the time, I think like it's why probably like gave up a lot on like the general news on TV and
Yeah,
that
because it's
because
all coming from the same fucking mouthpieces.
in some manner, even when it's other sides, like I always feel like it's just saying the same thing with a different flavour. That's
Yeah.
all it ever feels
Well,
like.
it's because they're always talking about the same topic, and it's
Yeah,
never
that's-
the
that's
most
the point.
important topic.
There's no reason why people on the left and people on the right, I hate using those terms, so I'll go with it.
Yeah.
People understand that more. If you have something like, news from the people on the left and people on the right doing news completely independently, there's
Yeah.
no way they'd be covering the same shit all the time.
No, they shouldn't.
Because they'd have different things they'd consider more important.
But they all end up talking exactly the same shit. You hear exactly the same talking points. Although, actually, you don't. You hear specific talking points to that specific, like, crowd's interest. You know? Like, if you watch the way Fox News covers a news story and the way CNN covers it or something like that, very different.
Well, that's the thing. I'm thinking of it more from like...
Same main principle, but the talking points around it are different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it more like from the British news
Oh yeah,
kind of
yeah,
way.
definitely. But like,
It's still
the thing is,
the
with,
same.
with America, it's so much easier to just go like Fox News versus this.
Yeah.
I mean, in the UK, we've kind of got GB News, which is a little bit like Fox, like a little
Is
bit.
it- That's the left? No, right?
The
I
right
don't know.
one, yeah.
Okay. That's
But-
the one that's got no Jafar on it, and it's
Yeah. But like, it's not for me. But like, there's people who do like that shit.
Well, I don't like that per se. I mean, anything personally that's to do with something in the morning, I'm not. If I was up in the morning, I'd probably I'd put on news stuff, sure.
Yeah,
I don't when I
Well,
am actually.
I don't think I would.
I watch news stuff all day,
I
to be
found
fair.
out. I found out that my life got so much better when I stopped watching the news.
Well, when you say to stop watching the news, are you talking about like the TV news?
TV news definitely, but also like trying to like keep up with the news, trying to.
When you
keep
were
up
trying to
with-
keep up with the news
Yeah.
more, I
Yeah.
understand that completely. I don't personally though. I don't want to ever not keep up with the news.
Mm.
And I personally, I feel like it's not that hard to disassociate from it.
I think it's
Different
one of
people have
those-
an easier job. I've noticed that,
Yeah.
like disassociating with things.
I think for me, it's one of those things where I'm a bit all or nothing.
Mm.
It's like if I'm in a position where I'm interested in something, I'll follow along with it. But I think for the most part, I've found, unless I have a vested interest in the story, it's just way, way, way easier to just not give it the time of day. You know?
Well, yeah,
Especially if you're trying to actually focus on doing, your own kind of shit and, creating something a bit different.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, I think I like to be aware of it, but also, like I say, because I'm disassociating myself from a lot of it, I like to know what's going on. Like, so you kind of, if you kind of keep an eye on what's going on geopolitically, you can see something's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know a bunch of us saw the pandemic coming.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I remember I ordered, like, some of those, like, good, like, face masks, like, about a month before it kicked off.
Yeah.
But when I did that, I still didn't think. But you were just hearing more with the people that you trust online, and that's
Yeah.
coming to realising it. And it's like, okay, something's happening here.
Something's happening.
But in other places,
Again,
if
for
you'd
me-
have just watched on normal news, though, it wasn't like that.
When I first watched that, the reason why I thought COVID was going to become a big thing is because when it first appeared in the news, they said it wasn't going to be a big thing at all.
I don't know. That happens a lot.
No. Because every
normally
other
they
fucking
worry
one-
and they make
Well,
things.
yeah, when it's SARS, they went, "Oh, it's gonna come over. It's gonna get us all. It's gonna kill us all. It's gonna get us all." And then it was fucking.
So what are you saying actually?
It was Ebola was gonna come over from Africa.
Foot and mouth was
Foot
basically
and
one.
mouth was basically going to wipe
Mad
everyone else.
cow.
Mad cow was going to kill us all. And COVID came along and they're like, there's this new thing, but don't worry about it. It's not a very big deal. Everything's going to be fine. And then literally, like a week later, the narrative shifted immediately to, it's going to kill us all. It's going to kill us all. And at that moment, I should have been like, You know?
It happened very quickly here, though. I mean,
Yeah.
the only reason I could see anything coming was just because it was lined up perfectly with like Chinese New Year and
Yeah.
that, and we have a huge Chinese population here.
It's one of the things
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the COVID outbreak in
Yeah.
England came from Birmingham. I wouldn't be surprised at all,
Yeah. I mean,
just because we have a huge Chinese population here. So the Chinese
unfortunately, I mean, it had to spread from somewhere, and we know basically where it came from initially, and it had a
We know
long
exactly where it
gestation
fucking
period,
came.
and unfortunately, that means that it spreads.
we know exactly where it came from. Just some people like to pretend that it isn't.
Look,
It's fucking guaranteed at this point.
Look,
The evidence is there.
look.
I have seen
Just 'cause
people
there
sent to death
happens
for
to
less.
be a biological test center, right, which just so happened to be, in trouble already. That doesn't necessarily
Working on
mean-
coronaviruses.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily.
That
and
had
just 'cause
multiple-
it happened to be near the wet market where they said it started, that doesn't. And
It was a
just
mile
because
away-
people who worked there went to that wet market
Yeah,
on a regular
next to
basis
it.
for food, that doesn't mean. And just
And they had about,
what
on
was
average,
my point again?
even more as well, man, because they had like 3 fucking outbreak, well, like
Issue,
little-
yeah.
like filter issues and stuff like
Exactly,
getting
yeah.
out, etc.
Oh,
It's amazing, and there's still people that really tried to argue it makes more sense that it just randomly came from a wet market,
yeah,
and they have zero explanation why it's got no defense against UV.
yeah,
Like, it's such a simple thing to get your head around.
yeah.
If it evolved in the natural world, not in a cave,
Yeah.
then it would have the only way it would do that is if it could deal with the sun. That would be one of the first things it would evolve against.
Yeah.
If you never do that, it's because it was done in a lab. It's just or a cave.
It's one potential way. Yeah.
I mean, I suppose actually that kind of makes an issue actually because bats come from caves.
There are also other
Didn't they say it was a
viruses
pangolin?
that don't
No, they said-
last very well outside of the body. AIDS is a very good example. AIDS, literally, like the minute it's out of the body and the minute it's sort of the blood it's in has dried, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, can you still notice it there? Like, if you tested it, for example.
Oh, you definitely
Okay,
still
yeah.
have the RNA tests there, and no doubt if you sort of went down and sort of forcefully
You probably have like the byproduct of it, whatever. it turns
yeah,
into
you could
after.
still probably get infected with it if you really went out of your way to. But
Oh, yeah,
like, you're
Yeah.
probably gonna be fine if you
You
just
start
wipe
licking it.
up. Yeah,
Like,
and
you
then-
crumple it up
yeah.
and start licking it and putting
yeah,
it in your
exactly.
body.
That might be an issue. Yeah. Or if you just cut your finger and start rubbing it, like that's gonna be.
Oh,
a
yeah,
problem.
because it's a cut and cut.
Yeah.
I should know about that stuff like so much more because there's so many people in wrestling that are like had to leave wrestling because they developed like but hepatitis C. That's not the same thing, is it? Actually,
No, but hepatitis
Similar
is
blood
a pain
kind
in
of
the
thing.
arse because like hepatitis spreads real quick.
yeah. That's why like if you can't have like people in a contact sport where you
Yeah.
bleed in.
No.
That's so many people though have learned afterwards that they've been in matches with people who have had it.
Yeah.
Like what it's like the biggest. Well, up until what happened over the last week, it's like one of the biggest taboo things in wrestling.
Yeah.
It kind of changed.
Yeah.
Like, I got
there's
to mention it actually.
there's a
because
new type of bad wrestling.
I guarantee as well, since we spoke about it before, like this has been all over my feed. Like I was shocked to learn that it was all over. Like most people, like it's proper permeated.
Oh,
the
it's proper
mainstream.
news. Yeah.
I'm sure it hasn't been on like fucking
Oh, it's not been on
TV
BBC
news and shit.
No.
But
This is our news. This is a news hit.
man, this has been like all over for
Yeah.
some reason. Yeah, the whole. So it's pointless explaining because everybody knows like the thing that happened. Does anyone else watching it?
Just fucking starts pummeling
Rajah
an
Jackson, the
unconscious
son of-
guy in the face.
Yeah, well, that's not exactly. It's a very
There's build-up.
oversimplified. That's
There's
the main
build-up.
thing.
There's
Yeah,
build up.
that's the main thing. That no matter what else happened, that should have never happened.
Exactly.
And it's hilarious trying to listen to wrestlers, like old school wrestlers that have these podcasts. Most of them see what the hell has happened here, and they're like, no matter, basically saying like, the company should have never put that position, never had him in that position to begin with.
Yeah, no.
But no matter what, it always goes down to the guy who is a trained fighter and should know when someone's knocked out, stop.
Yeah.
It's simple. It's just simple.
It's just simple.
Not 20 hits later
Yeah.
when somebody pulls you off, and then you're still trying to attack that guy that pulls you off.
Yeah. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, man. Like,
What an absolute piece of shit.
you know what's weird though? There's like stuff that like I said, there's some wrestlers that try to defend it. There's a few that have tried to defend it, like because he shouldn't have been put in that situation, and because the guy hit him in the head with a beer can first, which Syko Stu should never have done. But there seems to be confusion all round. That's what seems to be a huge part of it.
It doesn't make up.
It doesn't change
No.
anything, yeah.
No.
But a big part of it seems to be from both sides confusion and miscommunication
Yeah.
from a few different angles. From what like stuff that's been learned, like
But
the
then-
cowboy guy was kind of egging it on,
Yeah, this is
and
the
his
thing.
dad as well.
Yeah, so some people turned it into like a macho man.
Yeah.
Like if you don't react, then you're a pussy type shit. And I've always found that so fucking bullshit, man.
Oh, most fucking
So
smart people
fucking
do.
bullshit. Like, if you're really that much fucking better than the other person, you can literally just ignore it and move on.
Yeah,
And that makes you by far a far more powerful person than the person who has to react and overreact like this.
the whole thing was
Because it
just a
just
giant
means you
shit show.
can't control your emotions. You are just walking around like a bag of instinct, and you have no fucking like control over
This
your
guy,
base
yeah.
nature.
Like I saw one of the wrestlers put it Disco Inferno from back in the WCW days.
Yeah.
He does keep him 100 with Conan. He was saying that, like, even if you want to debate whether like who was in the wrong, etc. Like, and they'd already pointed out who they thought was in the wrong,
Yeah.
Raja, and the company too. The company is in the wrong too.
Oh, definitely.
100%. That's why they've been dropped by WWE now.
Yeah.
And the guy that ran it's been fired, and one of the guy in the hat who was egging him on has been fired, not only from that but also from his general day job that he had.
Good.
Because these people did egg it on. It's Raja's fault when it comes down to it. He's the one that did it, but these other people made it happen, helped to create
Help
that.
to make that environment.
There is a name for that, like in the law. It's like an
Yeah.
accessory and shit, and it's like
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Saying that anyway, this guy is saying that he just for the safety of all people shouldn't be on the street.
Yeah.
Because even when he was pulled off by that big guy, what you can't see in the video afterwards is Raja tries to double leg him and take him down.
Yeah.
He stops him because he's got a bit of training, he's bigger. And then Raja hits him. And this guy is like, he got pissed off at this point. I think he knotted him and punched him. That's
Yeah.
why Raja was bleeding outside.
Yeah.
So at least somebody managed to get a few fucking hits on him.
Yeah, but it's not enough.
No, it's
It's
definitely
just
not enough. Like, the fact, that was a bit what I was going to say. The shocking thing is, as of this morning, I can only say as of this morning,
Yeah.
and this is like, it feels like half a week at least since it happened now, or the beginning of the weekend or something. As of
Yeah.
this morning, he's not been arrested.
What?
Yeah. I read somewhere that he was taken in and released on bail, but from what I've seen from sources that I trust more, he hasn't even been arrested at this point.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, the police were called to the place and he'd already dipped by then. Like, he dipped like straight away.
Yeah.
It's all on recording. Like, I've said that as much as I think it's should be attempted murder,
There's got to be assault.
I think it's going to be more assault because of, especially in America, the whole pro wrestling thing will muddy the water. It
Mhm.
will. It helps. It was all recorded by his stream. That will help because they literally can go through the whole thing.
But I mean, you can definitely get assault.
Oh yeah, I don't see how
100%
you
can
wouldn't.
get assault.
I don't see how you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, and depending on like I don't know what it is in that state and
I
in
don't know how the
America, like
severity of it
GBH.
goes. Yeah.
Because I know, like over here you have like a GBH
There's
and
aggressive bodily harm, grievous bodily harm. Yeah.
But whatever the worst one is at the very least.
Yeah.
I would like to say attempted murder, but if you have to just go for that and see that or nothing like it is in some states, then I don't know if I'd want to do that because of the chance he could get off with that. Especially because he's got money.
And you want him to want him to serve a bit of time for this, realistically.
The GoFundMe though that was set up for his hospital bills and they haven't said for legal bills, but you'd imagine there's got to be some of that. As of like yesterday, it was like over 200 or so grand. The people, like loads of wrestlers, obviously, like you'd imagine, like Chris Jericho is always one of the first to donate these kind of things. He put a couple of grand in straight away.
Yeah.
Loads of bunch of different wrestlers, but you know who said something about it straight away was asking people on his Twitter to tell him how to help. Was Mr. Beast.
Oh fuck!
If only he's a wrestling fan.
Oh well, that doesn't surprise me.
He donated 10 grand straight away.
Yeah. I can see at some point him getting enough money that he'd buy out the fucking WWE.
Oh, good. Yeah, I see you.
We're doing WWE Beast style.
I brought 100 contenders in to see if they can not get their necks broken by the biggest wrestler here. Break a neck, break a neck, break a neck.
He'd be the kind of weirdo who'd do some fucking ridiculous stunts himself just to prove it as well.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Or he'd get someone else to do it.
He'd get someone else definitely to do it. He'd get like Shannon to do it.
Yeah.
He's the one that everyone likes. Get him to do it.
Yeah.
Like if Sidemen did it, I'd get Harry, the one that everyone likes to do it. I think it's that. Yes, Harry. The one who's like autistic.
Fucking no idea.
I think it was like the beginning of the pandemic kind of time I discovered the Sidemen.
Right, yeah.
No, it just reminded me of it was just like seeing like my mates just like chilling around because this was at the point when I was just drinking as well more the ones I was watching because like over the last like 5-6 years or something they just like us have got old.
Yeah.
Where it's like drinking
Don't know.
that's a lot, you know.
Yeah, that seems like a lot.
I started to like I think I can drink beer a bit more but even now though my fucking tolerance is down.
Yeah.
2 beers man and I'm floaty.
I did try one of those Captain Morgan and Pepsis.
Oh yeah.
That was nice.
They are nice.
Yeah, the Pepsi's really good with the Captain Morgans.
They always mix them better in those things.
They do.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is either.
It's probably just less alcohol than they say.
I don't know if it's even that or whether it's just because it's mixed in a giant vat. It's like all perfectly mixed together. It's not like you've got bits of rum here, bits of coke there, like all in like churning, swirling mass.
There might be like some like more syrupy aspects to it.
It could be as well, yeah. It could be like the way they sort of mix it in is more like, I don't know, gentle to the alcohol or something.
Because I was thinking as well, I was like, next time I drink, I was like, I should even try like drinking like WKDs and that kind of thing. Because them things are supposed to be as strong as beer.
They're nice.
They're supposed
I
to be as strong as
recently.
beer.
It wasn't as nice as I thought it was going to be.
Depends which one you have first of all. And I personally, I say WKD, but I prefer, not WKD themselves, those the red square ones I used to like.
Oh, yeah.
They had the reloaded ones.
Yeah.
That were basically like energy drink.
Did you ever ice a motherfucker?
They come again? What?
Did you ever ice a motherfucker?
Did I ice a motherfucker?
Yeah.
Kill him?
No. We had a game, right? And I don't know whether anyone else had this game, but it was called icing someone.
Right.
Because what you'd do is you go to a party or something, you'd have all your normal drinks, and you'd have a secret stash of Smirnoff ices. And you'd hide them on your body throughout the fucking day.
Right.
And while you're going through the party, if you walk up to someone and go, "You've been iced," and just hand the ice to them, they've got to drink the entire Smirnoff ice.
No.
That is one of the best things we ever did when I was hanging around with my mates.
You know what?
And the thing is, you can also counter ice. So if someone's got an ice and they go, "Oh, you got to drink an ice," and you're like,
They
"Oh,
counter you with an
motherfucker,
ice.
counter ice." They've got to do both the ices.
Fucking hell, man. I'm not gonna lie, we never had very rarely had enough spare alcohol that everybody there wouldn't know exactly how much was there. So, if like, you know, like a whole pack of someone up ice had disappeared, someone would walk over to the alcohol and be like, "Yo, where the fuck are these gone?"
Yeah, no, I went
Like a whole thing.
I went to some almost like American Pie style parties out where I was.
Yeah.
So it was
The
pretty
party,
fun.
like, even like the parties for us, it was like most of the time, like we say parties, would be like giant fucking get-togethers on a field. More than parties a lot of the time. For us.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
That always seemed to be a big thing with other groups, but because I had a mate who had like a nice big house and his parents.
Yeah.
went
If you got a
away
place, you can
regularly,
do all that. Yeah.
That's what it was. It became party
I've said this
central.
before. I've been to places like that, but it was never like regular things.
Yeah.
A lot of my nights just came from pure random, like the odd parties and stuff.
Yeah.
But like they're never even the fun nights. So all the stories I've got are never from parties. You know.
Mm.
I'm trying to think of the funniest thing that happened from direct result of a party.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're bad. I love parties. Like I love them.
Yeah.
Um,
I never. Parties are one of those things where when I'm in them, I'm usually not enjoying them that much.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I don't.
But when I look back on it, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for me, parties are usually sort of reasonable, like conversation and stuff, and then it gets like wild and it's fun, and then it gets sort of a bit, you know, slower, and like everyone goes a little bit like, and everyone's a bit too pissed, and then everyone starts fucking like having arguments and crying. And then, like, everyone starts watching a
was
movie.
funny, those nights.
Yeah, and everyone starts watching a movie, and everyone starts getting cuddly who were shouting at each other earlier on. And then they start drinking again, and then they start dancing again, and then everyone's getting really sleepy, so it's time
Nothing
to go
of
to
what you said there is bad at all, from what I heard.
sleep.
Everything there was what I used to love about it. The waves.
Yeah, I liked all of it. I just because I was always single throughout all of it. I was just sat there just watching all of the couples have the arguments and stuff. And when you're outside the arguments,
Oh, is that
of the
who the
couple-
arguments
yeah,
were?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. When you're outside the couple arguments, just watching them happen, it's like, oh God, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I kind of like it in a sense. 'Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not me.
That's true.
Like, I've tried to get past the whole like being around like couples and shit, because that's more for me now. Like all my mates like have like coupled up and shit.
Yeah.
I kind of had that before though at the same time too. You know, the coupled up because they had kids later and stuff than I did. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I was never really with someone when I was going to most of my parties. To be fair, the most of that time I was single too, but I was more of a slag.
Yeah, I wasn't very much slaggy. Didn't get an opportunity to slag it much.
You were at a party, you had an opportunity, were you?
Nah, not in the
'Cause,
parties
yeah.
I was at, because everyone knew each other, and like everyone was already sort of seeing everyone else, and yeah, it was fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say there's nobody there then.
And I'd shot my shot with a few people and got rejections. So
Oh, that's at least you try. You know, that's the point. It's a numbers game.
it is a numbers game.
The thing that a lot of people don't realise, like if you're out and about,
Yeah.
like if you're in a place like that where there's only one or two, you know, if you shoot shot with that, it doesn't. That's kind of it.
Yeah.
You kind of, you know, at least you try.
Yeah.
Like if you're out and about though, you can get turned down a lot until you know you get a bite.
And then you can still
And
get a bite.
And sometimes it's not even like the person, like not someone that you've like not even seen that tries to get you.
Yeah.
Just because probably you're actively walking about talking to people.
Yeah, looking like an interesting dude.
I used to just really enjoy talking to a lot of people when I'm drinking and stuff too. Though
Yeah.
I really, when I'm feeling good, I'm so social. Like if I haven't got a headache and I've eaten, I'm so fucking social.
Yeah.
When I'm drinking as well,
He's a
I'm all over the
social
place.
butterfly.
Not so much. Well, I don't know. I can talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I want to though.
Yeah, same.
As soon as I'm in a place where I'm like annoyed by the people, my levels go down a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, when I have to converse with someone who's like talking about something that I'm very much not interested in, I do the British thing and I sit through the conversation because I feel like it's rude to just walk away and say like I'm not interested in this.
Yeah. I do always as well though. I do try and be interested in other people's shit, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I always try and be interested. It's like
I know what you mean. Because
anything can be interesting if it's sort of talked about in an eloquent way, but some people don't talk in that way. You know?
Yeah, I like to over there.
Yeah, I've got this one if you want to borrow that. But it's fucking ridiculous, man. Like I I think about how much I used to like parties used to be a part of my life.
Oh, yeah, they should have been there when you're growing up.
Yeah, but they're all gone when you're this age,
Yeah.
and they
I
start.
don't know why I
to
say it like that, but
get,
yeah.
they start to get replaced by dinner parties.
None of my... Like,
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, none of my mates who are
But that, once you hit
sophisticated enough.
40s, 50s, that's what it's going to be, man. We're not that far.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I've already got mates who would like to do that kind of thing. I've kind of done them actually in the past. Yeah, I've done like date nights, double
Yeah.
date nights, done loads of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, when I was in a relationship, I was doing bits of that.
yeah.
But it's normally me trying to make them happen a lot, though.
I get that.
Some people are just lazy when they're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Or it's like the other person just like, yeah. Sometimes you have to like kick them to make them go.
That's true.
My one mate, like, he's been with her for a while now.
Yeah.
Like, they got 2 kids. They've been together. It's hard now because like you think about time, like now when you hit your middle 30s, and something that's like feels like I don't know 5 years ago could be like way more, way less. Sense of
Yeah.
time just gets fucked.
Yeah, it's like when you start thinking about the idea that 2010 was 15 years ago.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Just maths.
9/11.
Obviously, just maths. But there's a part of my brain that
Yeah, I
goes,
know.
that's impossible.
100%. Especially when you talk about 9/11 and that was like
15
24.
years ago was 2000s and I was still at school. That's 15 years ago. No, that's
That feels like it might
25
be
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah. That does feel more like that.
That's a whole fucking grown adult years ago.
Yep.
Fuck.
That's it goes.
Oh,
yeah, but
man.
yeah, like, I got a mate who done all that, and we've still never met his girlfriend. Some of us are still unsure whether she exists.
Right.
We think she must exist now because you've seen the children.
Right. Well,
And we've
that's,
seen videos of them.
that's usually a good sign.
I'm just unsure whether he lets her out.
Right.
I've never seen anything. Well, photos can be edited. That's
That's
the
true.
thing.
They can be.
I know he's media savvy,
Mm.
so I don't know. I think somebody needs to check.
Right. So you
That's all I'm
think he
saying.
might have a suspicious bride?
Yeah, I don't know which way round it is.
Right.
Going by how quick. Then again, he's always like, I've got to get back quick.
Together
So I got to get back quick
with
for her.
suspicious brides.
He's saying that she's moaning, but it could just be just because he hasn't fed her for 2 days.
That's true.
Who knows?
Who knows? Or dares to dream.
He was the dude that like we'd be out somewhere and all of a sudden we'd turn to the left and just notice him disappearing silently into the bushes.
Everyone's got one of those mates.
He'd reappear later.
Yeah.
What the hell? How did you go?
Although ours was so good at it, you wouldn't even see.
Oh, he
him
did that a
walking
lot.
away.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it just Batmaned us.
Yep.
Just fucking, you'd be like, "Hey, what?"
It'd be alright if he fucked you during that point or something, but no, they
Yeah.
just go.
Yeah,
And then sometimes they'll come back, sometimes they don't.
yeah. So, and that was the other thing. Yeah, sometimes you just be mid conversation, you'd be like, "All right, mate."
Yeah, just reappear. The thing is, the weird part is I understand it a lot more now.
Yeah,
Just walking off for
Yeah.
a walk. That's if you're high.
yeah.
It's so strange at times.
That's some very strange.
I've done
people
some
that I
weird
used to
ass
be
shit
friends
out and about though.
with. Yeah.
Do you want to know some interesting shit I learned about pigs? Which is,
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, that was way too
Yes.
excitable for pigs.
Doing my M Bison impression.
I don't know. That's Mortal Kombat.
No, that's Street Fighter. Starfighter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pretend I know.
It's from a cartoon, and they use it in memes. He just goes, "Yes!"
Oh, okay. I don't like Street Fighter. Not even sure which one that is. Isn't Bison the one that was in? He was in like not Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah,
Was it
oh no, that's Zangief.
Zangief?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zangief.
Yeah, no, M Bison's the one who's got like the military uniform in like.
I
red
think I
with,
might
like,
have
the
seen him
purple bit.
walking around in it in that
Yeah,
film
yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, pigs.
Pigs.
I learned some like legitimately really interesting things about pigs, and I was
Right.
like, that I did not know any animal could just do that.
Right.
So when you see like a pig that's been like domesticated in a farm,
Yeah.
right? They look like the cute idea of what we think about a pig, like
Yeah.
little pink thing.
Yeah.
How long? Well, I mean, okay. What do you think would happen if a pig escaped?
Oh, I happen to know the answer to this.
Yeah, like if a pig is out for like 30 days,
Yeah.
it goes fucking feral
Full on feral.
to the point that its appearance changes.
Yeah.
the shape of its skull changes eventually.
Starts growing tusks.
Yeah, they've always had tusks there, but they had never had a reason to start growing.
Yeah, and then they start growing full-blown tusks.
Yeah, and especially once they then give birth to one, they go even more feral because they don't get fully feral. Like you can always domesticate them back quicker.
What do you think?
They just go snap.
Do you think it might be something like pigs are kind of like a xenomorph? And
yeah,
like,
so that's the first thing that came to my head. You know,
if they live near something for long enough, they become more like that thing they're living near. You know, like a xenomorph, when it sort of infects something, it becomes a chest burster based on the.
Yeah,
thing
it's
it
not
came
because
out
it's near. It has to fuck it.
No, because but like the pigs,
they could ass fuck. I don't know why they always face fuck them. They could ass fuck them too.
I mean, that's a way in.
Exactly.
Yeah, mate, that is a terrifying thing you could put into an alien movie that hasn't been done yet.
They tried to do somebody's got like
the butt hugger.
It's a normal one. Somebody's got like some kind of mask on. And
Yeah,
they can't
but
do
that's
it.
that's what the scene would be called, the butt hugger scene.
Perfect interpretation of it right there.
Yeah. No, but what if like they're becoming more like humans because they're being fed and cared for by humans the entire time,
Right.
and that makes them all like pink and humany.
Right. Okay.
But if they go back into the wild, they become more like their standard like piggy xenomorph nature. Like if they were raised by octopuses, right, they'd start getting all gelatinous and weird and like sliding through things.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, they'd be wet. So.
Yeah. Yeah. If they got raised by dolphins, they start getting flippers.
Blue.
Yeah.
Just a big hole on the back of their head.
And
for no
that's
reason.
just the way it is, and like I figured it out. We're good.
I mean, to be fair, the weird part is I was thinking, but dogs kind of turn a bit human like their
They do.
eyes.
Yeah.
They do. A lot of animals, to be fair, when they're domesticating their own people, they do develop human traits.
Yeah.
Dogs have literally, their eyes have changed to resemble human eyes.
Yeah.
And I noticed something about horses too. Aren't they the same with the eyes or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
They obviously domesticated like shit. Like they're nothing like wild horses anymore.
Yeah.
They're not as visibly. Well, they probably are like size and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think wild horses were way bigger.
I mean, cats' eyes are very different in their own way, but like cats are still like large and cute eyes. You know?
Yeah, but at the same time, though, when you look at a cat, like especially when they're looking at you, you can very much see. If you look at like Twinkle, my cat, when she's looking at you, and then you look at a tiger, you can see the same thing.
Oh yeah.
You don't see that when you look at a dog, like a chill little
And a
cute
wolf.
dog and a wolf.
Yeah, it's very different.
And that's basically like a domesticated canine.
It is.
Well, domesticated wolf.
100%. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that it was literally like pretty much they domesticated wolves and they just changed like in the same way the pigs domesticated and breeding and shit.
Yeah, so apparently the reason why dogs became dogs is because essentially it was like, well, hormone imbalanced wolves. It was ones that were still basically like big toddlers because their brains hadn't developed properly.
Oh.
And that meant that they kept certain like cuter features which made them look cuter to humans at the same time. And so those were the ones who were more likely to sort of hang out with humans, be trained by humans. And so as it went along, they get more cute and cute and cute and cute and cute and cute.
And normally the idiots would get taken out by natural selection.
Yeah.
But not if you got people like, that's so cute, let's make them fuck so we got more.
Exactly.
And makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So that's what dogs are. Dogs are basically just
Tidy wolves.
Yeah, they're the special needs wolves.
Wow. And cats, yeah, cats.
And that's why when you see them in those fucking zoo videos where a dog's barking at fucking a wolf enclosure, it's like, woof, 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 and then the wolf just goes, what? And you go,
Well, I don't know. I think sometimes a lot of dogs probably wouldn't even fucking understand.
oh, no, there's one video.
Oh, you mean like in the point where they do something and they get it suddenly?
The dog is barking, full on barking in this, like at the edge of this, this plastic whatever it is.
Like an
And
enclosure thing.
Yeah, and
Screen.
the wolf's on the other side of it, obviously. It'd be fucking bad to have it on the same side.
Yeah.
But like the wolf
People
is
do it,
literally
though.
just sat there like nothing's happening, and then the dog just will not stop barking, and you can see the wolf get fucking annoyed.
Just
with
annoyed
it.
him, yeah.
He just looks at the dog, and the dog just goes. It's like, yeah, man, because you know what this is.
Yeah. It's beyond a fucking thing, man. You can't do anything to you.
No.
He doesn't know that. He could
He
just
doesn't
score
know
for all he
that.
knows.
Yeah.
They probably hardly understand the screen.
Yeah.
Like a force field to them.
It's fucking like it's so impressive to just see like natural domination that clearly. Like Jesus.
It is weird though when you look at the domesticated animals like that, but then cats are like very much kept a lot of their stuff. I think that might be it. They kept a lot of their natural kind of stuff. When I say that though, their eyes are a bit different, aren't they?
Hmm?
Their eyes kind of have changed.
Yeah.
Not like loads. They kind of like, it's like sometimes you get like a tinge of like the fully wild tiger eyes.
Yeah.
There's something about their eyes that they can do, ain't there?
Yeah.
There's something special about their eyes. I have no idea what it is now. I just know there's something interesting about their eyes. Yeah, sure, that's it.
Cats dilate their eyes as they're about to attack.
Oh, yeah.
You can sort of see them go whap, 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 and it's because they're sort of like getting the exact distances.
Okay, yeah.
They're
'Cause
sort of, yeah.
There's a reason why they're doing it, rather than
It's
just...
also like when you see them sort of wiggling their bum when they're about to sort of jump.
Yeah.
It's because they're actually like changing their foot position ever so slightly, little by
You get
little,
the perfect jump.
to get that perfect jump.
You know what it probably is, though? That sounds like me when I'm trying to do something, and those little tiny adjustments don't mean a fucking thing.
Yeah.
But you think they do. You make you more confident. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Winding themselves up. I can do this. I can do
But
this.
you can see fucking like cheetahs do it. You can see fucking panthers do it. Tigers
They all
do
act
it.
so similar.
Yeah.
Which is why I can understand like people when they've got a tiger that was like from young and they still think that they can
play with it
because it doesn't want to attack them. I get that, but it would accidentally do it.
Yeah, it just has to play with its claws accidentally once, and then you're ripped open.
Yeah,
and
it's
like
not worth it, man.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Although I have seen multiple videos of this woman who like runs a big cat sanctuary thing. It's not one of the ones that was on fucking
Tiger King.
Tiger King.
This is exactly where my mind went.
This is one of the normal fucking ones, right? And she's just doing boops on all the big cats' noses. It's like she just walks in the enclosure and just goes, boop.
I mean, you know, if they're trained maybe in a sense that they know not to do that or anything, you don't play with them, it's just that.
Yeah.
I could see that they would let you do that most of the
She's
time.
always going in when they're sort of already sort of lying down. They're not in like an agitated state. They're not feeding.
Already eaten.
Yeah, they've already eaten. They're sort of lying down. They're relaxed. That's when she goes in and sort of gets the boops.
Which is the funny thing about animals, though. Which is why I do love animals too, as well. Because, like I said, there's no bad animals. If you feed like a fucking big animal, it's probably not going to fucking attack you. If they're not like territorial and stuff too, and they're used to that person, etc., like that person seems to be, it makes sense that you could develop a situation where it probably is quite safe to do it.
I mean, to a certain
extent,
you should always have, you know, that fallback of like never trust a wild animal fully.
Yeah.
Like there's so many videos of people in America who are like, you know, there was this big brown bear and it just kept coming into the back of the house, so I just kept on feeding him. And it's like, and then my dog got ate. Yeah, no motherfucking shit, dude. Like,
that was a walking meal.
Yeah.
Of course it's going to look like that to a bear. I see people do it with like foxes and stuff, and it's kind of cute when you see it, but it's like, yo, if you leave your baby there by accident, you're going to have that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got a baby, but don't let it be around there if you have.
Yeah.
I was in some places, literally you'd have to watch like your kids because they'll get dragged off by monkeys.
Yeah.
Seen that in like
I wouldn't go anywhere
some kind of like
near
India or something like that. You know?
I wouldn't go anywhere near monkeys with children.
No. Even like these ones don't even look that big, but they can drag off, you know, like things that are bigger than them.
But also, children don't understand how to react around a monkey.
Exactly. And
they're going to be loud and laugh, and they're going to try and walk up to it and cuddle it, and that's not going to go well.
And they're not going to, wouldn't say startle, they're not going to attack it either, the baby.
No.
And I think monkeys are fucking smart. Like, they understand a lot of this shit. They observe. Yeah. Well, we've literally seen orangutans doing it, like literally watching another orangutan doing stuff with tools, and then that one walking up and eventually doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Yeah. I reckon if you gave an orangutan a remote control, it would find out what its favourite TV show was.
Yeah, that's another animal actually that has physical changes to it.
Yeah.
When that becomes the head orangutan,
the alpha
it gets
orangutan.
it develops giant fucking things on the face.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's literally male plus.
Yeah. Super Saiyan.
It is the actual alpha male. It, like all of those fucking people online telling you how to be an alpha male, it's bullshit. That is the real alpha male. That is
Develop
the
Ghibli cheeks.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
they literally grow to like 3 times the size of a standard male. They grow fucking giant side flanks on them. They get a harem of women around them.
Harem, yeah.
Harem. And the only time another one, like when one dies, another random one, although we think it's random, it could be through some kind of system we're not aware of, one of them just suddenly becomes the next alpha.
Oh, but it's definitely a system, because I know I watched something recently where they'd seen something they'd never seen before. Where there was a woman orangutan that remembered she hated this other woman orangutan.
Oh, yeah.
And basically got another orangutan to kill her for him.
Yeah.
For her.
Yeah. But it's not like they can hand down the crown like a king. But when the alpha dies, another male in that area becomes the next alpha.
I know you're saying, is there a choice, or does it just
Yeah.
happen? But then that's even strange.
Or is it a
too.
mechanism of some kind that we're not aware of, you know?
That's strange too, because there's mechanisms that we don't understand that we're kind of aware of. Like, if you've ever had been with someone that's had kids,
Yeah.
or if you had kids, there's a weird thing that when a baby's crying, as you take it towards the mom,
Yeah.
her boobs will start
Lactating.
reacting.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird,
Yeah.
man. Like, it's so strange.
Yeah. Just inbuilt.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, man.
It is really strange. Right, Mark, Dad off. Where are we at?
Speaking of apes, though,
Right.
have you seen that video of an ape who got fucking fed up with tourists?
What sense?
So he literally just, like, there's been a few videos now of gorillas getting fed up with tourists specifically. And, like, there's these guys sitting there taking photos. And in one of them, this gorilla literally just bounds up to them. And they're all sort of stood there really quiet. And the guy's still taking photos. And the guy who's still taking photos, the gorilla just sort of, without looking at him, just shoulder barges him and then fucks off again.
I've seen a few like that, to be fair.
And then there's another one where the guy's taking
I'll go
a
through
photo
a
and he
whole
literally
sometimes.
just grabs the guy's foot and drags him 8 feet away and then lets go and just walks off.
Wait, how was he able to do that? In the enclosure?
No, this is out in the wild.
Oh, okay, that makes more
Yeah,
sense.
this is in the wild,
Okay,
bro.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
It's also hard to fucking trust a lot of the shit now with the AI stuff. Like, it's genuinely hard to trust a lot of videos. I don't know how they manage to do. There must be like I hope there's a lot of like things looking at that when it comes to law and stuff.
You'd hope so.
Like, I
But
don't know.
I think we're past that point now already for a lot of things.
What do you mean?
The AI's already been trained on so much stuff that's...
Yeah, yeah. Where it'd be like really hard to tell.
Yeah.
Even right now, like, well, actually, I mean, right now we are still definitely at a point, actually, where at least commercially, which
Yeah.
is what most of this would be, where you can still pick it out.
You can, especially in a music tour, what is it, advertisement.
Yeah. So I haven't actually seen this. I've just heard about it. Is it really obvious?
Oh my god, bro. Like, literally, you just have to pause the frames at any moment and
Right.
zoom into any face, and it's like, well, that's not right.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. So what?
Will Smith, Big Willie style himself, is making AI videos to fill out his tour.
I mean, I don't know what to fucking say about
Yeah.
that, man, really. When you
How
look
bad
at
must
his...
the tour be?
Has it even happened?
Apparently, it's happening now.
Wow, is it?
When can we can we see if we can get tickets?
Oh, well, you see where it is. If you go on and see how many tickets are
Yeah.
available. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if they're feeling out for people just to troll him.
Maybe.
I don't know why I said
yeah.
it like that.
Yeah.
I went posh when I said troll
Yeah,
him.
yeah. There's just going to be a mosh pit of people just slapping someone's like dressed like Chris Rock.
Let's have a look, see. Oh, God.
He's in fucking Wolverhampton.
Oh, God. Oh, it
On
must be right now.
Saturday.
Willard Cowsmith in America. Yeah, it's him.
Mate,
What?
we could be watching Will Smith in
It's this
Wolverhampton
Saturday.
on Saturday.
I get paid tomorrow.
How much is it? How
Oh, no,
much? How much? We
gotta
need
find
to
out.
know how much for
Wait,
two
what? Couldn't
tickets.
find any results.
No results.
Sold
Oh,
out. That can't mean that.
I don't think it's sold out. I think it might have been cancelled.
We can check the other one because they only have a certain amount of tickets on
That's
each
true.
one.
Check. Check something other than Ticketmaster.
Let's just started for under 14 free companies, so it's normal. Maximum. There's nothing there at all. Just their normal
No.
shit.
Okay. Let's.
Civic Hall as well. I
let's-
don't know what that is.
I don't
actually.
know. It's near the University of.
It might be one of the bigger places there. Has it gone backward?
No.
Okay. See the Paris fans are literally around the same time as fucking WWE. That might be the same day. That might be the same day. No, it's not. It's 2 days after. They were there this Sunday.
There you go.
Okay, that would have been fucking hilarious. Okay, yeah, let's have a look. So AXS, whatever that is.
It's an official seller. So.
Oh, there's been a hic. Oh God,
Oh dear.
has it been cancelled?
This looks like it might have been cancelled.
Oh wait. Oh no, wait. What's going on here? It's just finding a place to stay.
Oh.
No, this isn't got. There's nothing about. Oh, what the hell did I just click on? What does show my love put on? What? August 26th, 2025.
What? Hasn't happened yet.
That's weird.
What has happened with this? Have we stumbled on something?
I think we might have, you know. Oh shit, I went too far, but it's alright because I wanted to do new search.
Has it been cancelled?
Has the Will Smith tour been cancelled? We should have had a look at Parish as well, actually. Post slap tour has shout a post slap tour. What the hell?
It's tour post slap.
Okay, look, let's look at this because they should have other ones here. Okay, we should better find out because maybe it's just Wolverhampton. I mean, I wouldn't want to perform in Wolverhampton either. London. Okay, look.
Okay, he's in the Brixton
Wait, so is that
Academy.
today? No, wait.
That is today, yeah.
Okay, that's today. Low availability. And that one says limited availability, so maybe just sold out.
Maybe.
Okay, look. Wait, no. I still don't feel like it's showing any tickets. That's not showing anything,
No.
but it's making it out like it's happening. It might have already started, to be fair, actually. Started at 7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to buy
that's
tickets
full
now.
swing.
Okay, let's have a look at that. And this is just review of the dates. Go on, let's have a look at that. Maybe that's just sold out then. I wouldn't be surprised,
That's
personally.
it. That's all of it.
Well, no, there's other ones, look.
That means Paris.
Yeah. It also gives us an idea. It's still Miss Tour. England means fuck all, let's be honest.
That's true.
There, I knew. The hell? It doesn't. I mean, it could just be all fucking sold out at the same time.
Cancelled.
It doesn't look. Oh, that one's cancelled. Look.
Yeah.
Wait, they're all September 2nd. What the hell? What the hell? They're all the same one.
I think we might be onto something here. You know.
Well, if one has been cancelled, they must have all been cancelled.
I'm wondering if it's literally like he's had no people there. He's had the AI thing appear. People have called him out on it, and he's just like, you know what? Just cancel the tour. Just cancel the fucking tour.
But already mid-swing though, ain't it?
J-Lo did it as well. J-Lo was in the
Did
middle
he?
of a tour and cancelled it. She. Thank you
Oh.
very much.
Wait, which one was it?
J-Lo. Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, yeah. I think it's someone else then.
Which is unusual. you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Because
it's
like,
weird.
no matter how like, stacked your bill is, there's always room for J-Lo.
Sure, yeah. Okay, look, there's something. Oh, here you go. Concert cancelled. Look, that one is.
That's not even my joke.
This-
That's fucking from the Ralph Report. But I love that joke.
What was that? So I didn't even hear what
There's
it
always room for J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Yeah. No matter how tight your schedule gets, there's always room for J-Lo.
Why is that a joke?
Jello.
Oh.
Jesus.
Why?
Fucking hell.
Wait, that a joke? Sounds like a statement.
Apparently it's not now.
Oh, it's a fucking. I understand a funny statement, but it's not a joke.
Because Jello, J-Lo. Jennifer Lopez is known as J-Lo.
okay.
Jesus Christ, there's always room for J-Lo.
That's saying something. Maybe this is what I mean when I say sometimes. Just simple things that don't make sense to me. But look, this has been cancelled.
Oh, there we go.
This is the Parish second one. That one's definitely been cancelled.
Okay.
When was this? August 8th. Oh.
Oh, shit. So.
Oh, damn. The hell is going on here?
I don't know.
This is not what I expected. It
seems like a really strange tour date.
I think you might be right. I think
it might have been cancelled all, mate.
It's been
Just
quietly
all of it.
cancelled a while ago or something.
I don't know. Because these ones seem like they're still trying to act like it's happening.
This is the thing. Like
Sold out. That one does say sold out.
Where? Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So he's doing okay in the UK.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of his songs, his old shit, that I would personally, if it wasn't, put it this way, if it wasn't for the slap, I would be genuinely excited to just go to this.
Probably, yeah. Me too.
Because
I'd listen to fucking Wiki Wild Wild West.
yeah.
I'd listen to fucking Men in Black.
Yeah, and the second nod your head.
Yeah, nod your
Fucking-
fucking head. Yeah.
It's Miami. I wasn't that
Yeah.
into summertime. There's so many more
Get
we're not
jiggy
thinking
with
of. Switch, Party Starter, they were good too.
Yeah.
The fucking Fresh Prince rap.
Yeah,
you gotta do that.
He's got some bangers.
I bet you he brings on Jazzy Jeff.
I'm not going to argue that he's got some bangers. You know.
It was a guilty pleasure for me growing
He
up.
is gonna go up there and sing his latest one though.
Yeah, maybe.
I like pretty girls.
I don't even think I know that one. Yeah. I heard his
I like pretty girls. That's literally like 80% of the lyrics.
God,
It's like, honestly, man, if you didn't say it quite so much, I might
he likes pretty
believe you.
girls. Then what the hell is his excuse for Jada?
We have reached the comedy climax.
Yeah.
that is the best we can do on the subject of Will Smith.
I was going to say something else as well. It's gone out of my head now. Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
I remember. The last thing I was going to say. Did you see the cipher he did, or like the little freestyle? I don't know what it was counted as.
Oh, what, in London?
I don't know. I just saw
Oh,
a
yeah,
bit of it.
it was
like,
in,
if I see you on the stage, better know I'm getting on the stage. On the stage, you're on stage with stage twice. Talking to Chris Rock. If you're on the stage, talking to be on the stage, better know you're gonna see me on the stage.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Legitimately listening to it, and it's like, yo, me or you could do so much better than that.
Yeah, I'd at least try.
If you're gonna fucking drop something about fucking Chris Rock, then don't.
Stage, I'll put you in a cage.
Anything.
Like fucking, it's all the rage.
If you rhymed like stage 3 times with itself, like in quick succession, it would normally do like
it was
stage with
written on
Kane
the
and guy on a
page.
rage. Oh,
These are just off the top of my head.
it's amazing, man. It was amazing. I would put it on here, but we can't. Like,
Yeah, because it will just get claimed.
I would recommend anyone, though, if you haven't listened to it, fucking listen to
Yeah,
it.
Jesus.
Try and do it on somebody else's. so he
It does
doesn't get
smack. Like, I'm worried a little bit that he's in the middle of a sort of obvious emotional freefall.
Oh, he is that. Yeah, he completely is.
But I want him to catch himself before he does some real damage, because I'm worried this is going to get weird.
Yeah, the problem.
I'm worried this is going to get Steven Seagal weird.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't even know how you would do that.
Did you hear as well? He was doing a movie with Netflix.
Steven Seagal.
No, Will Smith.
Okay. It's funny how as soon as go on, yeah.
Yeah. With Will Smith was supposed to be in this movie, and he was going to be working with who's the guy who did Transformers again? The director,
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay. It was Michael Bay who was going to be directing it, and it was like the first time that they were back together again since
Right.
fucking, the Bad Boys, like 1 and 2.
Yes, that's it. I was trying to think
Yeah.
what it was that he did because he didn't do the recent
He didn't
ones.
do 3 or 4. No,
Yeah.
he did 1 and 2. Yeah. But like, it was like, oh yeah, this is going to be fantastic. We're getting these two together. It's going to be brilliant. And fucking Michael Bay
Right.
quit due to creative differences. Michael Bay.
The guy who just likes to blow shit up.
The guy who just loves to blow shit up has never really been too big on story. Like, a lot of his films are fun to watch. But
He is also, though, he can be quite a belligerent, can't he, and disrespectful. I've
but
heard.
so can Will Smith.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Both of them thinking they're
Yeah.
the top dog.
Exactly.
Is what I'm thinking.
Exactly.
Bad
that.
Boys 1 and 2. I could see both of them being a lot more chill back then.
Yeah.
How?
And obviously they filmed a lot, or they've got a lot around Will Smith being involved. So Will Smith staying, Michael Bay's out. And they're just replacing it with some other director that, has done a few things before in other places.
I mean, personally, even my opinion on the whole thing. I say my opinion on the whole thing. Yeah, if I had a choice between Michael Bay and Will Smith, it would still be Will Smith.
Probably.
Michael Bay doesn't seem like a cool guy either.
There's more, and also there's more good Will Smith movies than there are good
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Bay movies.
Yeah,
by
yeah,
a
yeah.
significant margin.
That's why everyone was so annoyed, like, by slapping that, and he got so much heat from it and stuff.
Yeah.
Because, like, yo, we liked you, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Why did you have to fuck it up, Will?
Yeah, like, you were one of the people that was legitimately liked.
Yeah.
Like, he the kind of, for me, like, he was one of those actors that just makes a film better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And obviously, it's...
And now
you
he
shouldn't-
feels a bit
it doesn't
John
feel-
Travolta.
Yeah, it doesn't feel the same, does it?
You know?
You look at him, you just don't see that cool guy anymore.
Yeah.
Even if he was getting older, sorry, and he still did his rap, like, you could overlook that.
Yeah.
But then that was like, ugh.
And then...
And he could have even dealt with it better afterwards, even right up till now.
He could have just straight up apologised to Chris Rock.
Yeah, well, he didn't want to talk to him, did he, for a
No,
while?
and when he did apologise, it wasn't to Chris Rock. It was just as a big general statement of apology to everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like...
And he didn't take the
okay.
licking too well when Chris Rock finally insulted him
Yeah.
about it, from what I remember.
Yep.
And, like, the reaction is, if you're going to want a stage, but I don't want on a stage, I'm going to see you on a stage. Fuck. Thing is, I'm probably putting a bit more fucking rhythm on it than there is in the actual song there.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. So, yeah, but I mean, his tour is still going on then, but he's seen his university, Wolverhampton is sold out.
Apparently
It's
so.
a shame. I would have thought about going, but
That
in
would've
that
been
case,
fun.
probably would have been expensive too.
Fucking expensive by the looks of it, yeah.
A lot of stuff is just, I'm assuming it's probably across the board, everything seems to be getting really expensive.
Like, average tickets for places tend to be like £100 standard. And then usually it's been
Crazy.
bought up by someone else, and then you're getting it off of a reseller, which is going to cost you an extra £50. And,
Yeah.
it's fucking insane.
I saw somebody had put on, one of the people that always go front row for the WWE stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the full video, but I think, well, I know what it was. He was saying about how much for WrestleMania coming up. 75 grand.
Fuck.
Front row seat. 75 grand. That's crazy. When you think as well about, first of all, how many front row seats there are, and then how much more the seat behind that is going to be.
Only
Much
to have
tiny bit
someone,
less.
only to have someone accidentally drive a fucking quad bike into you.
Yeah.
That's the best 75 grand I ever spent.
To be fair, it did show how good the fucking those barriers are.
Yeah,
I will say that.
they fucking should be.
They do not skip on that shit.
No.
WWE.
No.
They just maybe should, not trust some of the old guys all the time.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's fucking hilarious, man. Just seen the video with Stone Cold. Just seen the video of him coming out afterwards as well. I remember at the time when it was coming out,
Yeah.
and he was taking ages to appear.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell is he going? I can hear it. I can hear his ATV. He's just not appearing. And then seeing it come out later that he got stuck down the bottom and had to turn around and like almost got stuck again. And some people had to pull him up and turn him onto
Yeah.
it. And then when he came down the ramp, like he was going, everything about when he was going round. And he got round. I remember he got all the way around and I was like, oh yeah, he did it, man. Cool. Don't have to worry anymore. And then he went again. I was like, no. Oh, you could just see it coming, man.
The inevitable. You know what we should do? We should take a giant dude, put him on a quad bike, and fill him full of pain meds. That's gonna go really well.
I think he's,
Oh,
he's
by the
more-
way, he's got his own beer that he's brought with him.
Yeah, I was going to say he's more a drinker than anything he is. He did it for a while. Once like the ramps got really big and he used to come out, he did it for a while. He was on a quad bike.
Yeah.
And I've never seen him just take it like that extreme, like going around the corners. And I think he's had a bit more to drink.
You know what I'm gonna do? A donut.
We didn't tell him until it was already like a few, like, probably wine glasses in more than anything.
Yeah, no, you're right, yeah.
Because everybody hates to learn it, but Stone Cold is more of a wine man.
Apparently so.
Yeah, I'm not a wine man, fuck that.
Ain't nothing wrong with a bit of wine.
Oh, there ain't nothing right, but you are. It hurts as well. It hurts more than any other alcohol.
What? Oh, well, in the morning.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it hurts.
Yeah, the headache is fucking brutal.
I was looking at the Dando case again the other day. I was watching a few things about it. You know what case I'm on about, don't you?
Yes.
And I'm not going to go like all into it because the reason I was thinking about like covering it at some point, but then when I looked at it again, I watched a few things. I realised that there was like really not that much to it at this point, because like just from memory, I can tell you all the important bits right now, like all the. Because I've written a few things down that I thought were interesting, but the general like just backstory on it is just there was a woman that used to host Crime Watch. I know you know it, but there's a woman that used to host Crime Watch. She went back to her house. She went back to her house and got shot outside of her house. Just did the basics first. She got shot in the back of her head outside of her house. No one got found originally. They got somebody, but he was just a scapegoat guy. Eventually, he went to prison, but like 7 years later, got appealed out and stuff, and actually got released. The bullshit evidence was they found gunshot residue in his coat pocket.
Right.
The problem was though that there wasn't a forensic test done on the coat before photographs were taken of it, and when they took photographs of it, they put it on this mannequin.
Right.
And that mannequin in the past had been used in regards to other stuff, like all that kind of stuff, you know, they put stuff on it and shoot things, etc. There could have been gunshot residue at some point of all this, basically.
Right.
A tiny fragment that got into his pocket. The size of it was crazy, like, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
It makes so much more sense that it would have got in there that way.
Yeah.
Which is why the second time when they appealed it, they weren't allowed to put the gunshot residue evidence into it, and the rest was just completely circumstantial. It was, and then he was one of these people that didn't get any money for being in prison for 8 years.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, I do feel like you have to apply and do that. So I don't know whether he tried.
Yeah, you have to hire a lawyer.
Not everybody wants to try. Some people just want to ignore it and get on with their life.
That's
they just
true.
want to be done straight away.
Yeah.
And you know, in the nicest way, he was quite a simple guy, it seems.
Yeah.
Hence why he was able to be persuaded. I can't remember if he did confess at any point, but you know.
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
Confessions. Confessions are not.
Oh, they're tricky.
fantastic.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, although in law a confession is still
The best thing.
Like the best thing.
That's
yeah.
yeah.
It can be like
It's how it's
got in-
obtained.
Yeah, it can be obtained in so many different ways, and there's so many things that aren't torture that you can do to someone that are still torturous.
Certain
know what I mean?
places that are like worse. I think it's South Korea,
Oh yeah.
where there was one I was listening to, and he was like interrogated for like 12 hours a day for something silly like a month.
Jesus.
And eventually, shockingly, it might have been like a couple of weeks, because I was like 12 hours a day is a lot.
Yeah. He just admitted to whatever it was,
And there was like bits of torture in there, not full on torture.
but torturous stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's how they describe it, so I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
But there's some weird law stuff all over the world. Like, if you get a chance, I'll mention in more detail why I saw this. But in like Japan, even now, you can't use familial DNA for court cases. That's just not allowed. To the point, they're so strict about it, to the point that like DNA researchers in Japan aren't allowed to even ask like foreign experts how to even do it.
What?
Like, just in theory, if I wanted to, just because it's interesting, how would I do it? No. They're weird about certain things. Yeah,
But that doesn't make
because
sense.
of privacy. And it's like that person hasn't agreed to it, so you shouldn't be able to track them down through somebody else, through the family. Protecting, the privacy of a potential murderer, though, at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's still privacy. I guess. From what I gathered, that's what it seemed to be the idea.
That's madness.
Mhm.
That's utter madness.
But then you have other countries, that when you turn 17, you have to give them your fingerprints, for example.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. There was a case I saw in Japan. But, Dando, though. There's a few things I found interesting when I was watching a few things I picked out. There was like, that hasn't really been explained in some of the things I've seen, or some of them have.
Right.
But at the time, nearby witnesses said that one guy, for example, there was only 2 witnesses, but the one guy who kind of heard her, like, not shout, but like almost like greeting somebody, or a weird sound,
Yeah.
and then he saw a guy running off, but he said he didn't hear a gunshot. It was like her neighbour or something, really close by.
Right.
Now, that leads me to believe, like, there's a few things that I totally think it was a professional, first of all.
Right.
I don't see how they ever thought it was anything else, because either he had a silencer, or apparently the execution style he used, where you like put the gun right against the temple, they said could have muffled the sound. And I'm like, yeah, that much though.
Yeah, not.
Like, that seems a bit much.
Yeah.
I get that it might dampen it a bit. That makes sense.
But not completely silence it.
Yeah, like a silencer, full stop. It doesn't silence it.
No.
But you could.
That's
think
what. Yeah, that is a very good point. People think that silencers mean it sounds like it does in the movies when James Bond fires it. It is not that. A silencer basically makes it go from being so loud that you could hear it 4 streets away to being able to hear it on that street.
Yeah. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
To be fair, you're right.
Yeah.
So that was like weird, like evil way. How she was? Oh, that was it. How she was killed outside, though. It's always reported, and a few of the things do pick up on this as well. But I think it's important more than people make it out to be.
Yeah.
They think it could just be. Some people argue that this is like mistaken identity because of this. And, like, just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Basically, the house she went to was her house.
Yeah.
It was currently being sold, and she was coming from her partner's house. She was staying over at. She'd been to some shops, had a phone call, and then eventually went home. I want to know who that phone call was as well. But I'm sure they must have checked that.
Yeah.
You'd think. But if it's who I think it is, then maybe not. And yeah, so she's never at that home. Never. But she'd gone back that morning, just, pop in, get the mail, etc., And as soon as she walks up, puts the key, doesn't even get it in the door, like right up to it. And because I'm guessing she must have had it out when they came or something, it was out. Came up right like behind her, apparently forced her to the ground with his right hand, and then put the left hand to her temple and shot. I've heard twice. I thought she got shot twice, but this made out she was shot once. But I swear I heard as well twice. But if it was a Serbian gang, like some people say, because they were like, surely they were like talking about some stuff she was doing for a Serbian gang, like a terrorist kind of thing, some stuff through Crime Watch. The weird thing about that is terrorist gangs, all those kind of things, generally take claim for it. The general thing.
That's true.
And apparently these were them kind of ones that, you would have expected would be like, yeah, it was us. Even if it's not. Even just people saying it's a Serbian gang, it's surprising that a Serbian gang still didn't pipe up and just be like, yeah, it was us.
Just for the fuck.
Just to take claim and take some, because you want that, like the fear installs in all that. That's what terrorism is. Technically, you do something for fear and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you don't tell them, it doesn't really install the fear the right way.
That's true.
So it's kind of always just one of those weird things. Apparently, the partner, like, so that's just says to me, like people that are like, oh, just a random person when she came back. Like, I don't understand that logic at all.
No.
Like apparently they figured out where the partner, her ex-partner, and her agent were, because her agent was also a business partner. They figured out where all of they were, and they were clear, like, had alibis and all that shit, But I'm like, I wonder if they in any way did like a forensic check up their accounts to see if they've paid a big amount to anyone. Do you know what I mean? Because if it's a professional, I mean, it's not easy to find that stuff anyway. Like people think, oh, just. But it might be easy for people like that though, connected to. If it's something like that, then not so much. It's still harder to imagine. It would normally be when you say hire professional, you'd like pay a vagrant, to like down the road to shoot at. That's normally what it is.
Yeah.
The actual professionals, you're talking like going to like big gangs and stuff, ain't it? It's hard to get those connections.
You're talking essentially mafia, yakuza, that kind of thing.
There's only like certain ways you can get to that. Like, I understand the frame of thinking lately about like why she just figuring out the Jimmy Savile stuff, and it was the BBC that did it, which is why there's not a lot of. There doesn't seem to have been enough outward investigation into it as you would expect.
I still don't think that the BBC would have hired a contract killer.
Yeah, it
it seems like.
I don't see. There's nothing. I was from the stuff I'd seen lately. This is why I wanted to watch a bunch of things. Because I was hoping. Okay, I've seen a lot of things saying new evidence linking to the BBC and stuff. So I wanted to look at all these things, and I couldn't figure out what apparently this evidence was.
Right.
So I don't actually think there's any evidence linking it. I think it's just one of them.
It's one of those ones where someone goes, I reckon.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a thing.
And then, one person is like, reports say, somebody else like experts say, and then it's like scientists say.
Yeah.
It just, it takes so many jumps. It's impossible to figure out where it came from.
Yeah.
I think it might be one of them.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea where I've tried to find it and I cannot find it.
Yeah.
So to me, this is why I didn't want to cover it, because I was like, it's interesting. You could go into like theories, but at the same time, there's nothing. Fuck all. There's no DNA.
Yeah.
At the scene, there's nothing. Like you'd normally expect, like shell casing, depending on the gun. The gun was never found.
If the person knows what they're
professional,
doing, they won't need a shell casing. Yeah.
0 fingerprints, DNA. Like you would expect something if it was just a randomer, but if it's a professional, that's why I'm like. It's pointless checking the alibis, first of all, because they're not going to be there. Yeah. There's only certain people that should have known where she was, that she was going back there. Like the partner, definitely, but there's a reason why you always...
if someone has been contracted to kill her, and they get even a whiff of the idea that she's returning there to get mail or something like that, they will just stake it out.
Yeah, exactly, that is a thing.
3 or 4 days waiting there is well worth the $500,000 or whatever it is.
Yeah, you're right there. Literally could have been, and even just like in a car, van or anything.
Yeah.
I think people said that. Saying that though, I'm sure people have said that from witnesses that they saw someone running off down the road. So a car could have been somewhere else. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, ultimately, they could even have more than
one person. Could have
been
tipped off.
They could have a spotter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have,
someone
sitting in one place, something sitting somewhere. Or...
Because it definitely seems professional.
Yeah, or they could even be renting a fucking room
I was wondering that.
On the Dodge. And, just fucking keep an eye out the window, take the shot, fuck off.
I was about to say, like, if that was the case, then you'd just be able to get, like, the records. But, they'd just be using fake shit, wouldn't they? But you should be able to get an idea still, though. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It would give you, I don't know. At the same time, because it's
someone to follow, but this seems like there's no one to follow. This seems like someone was literally staking it out, waiting for the moment, and found the moment.
It literally,
unfortunately,
it could just be straight up like that. There could be no, like, God knows. Yeah. There was nothing to go on. No. It's going to be one of those cases that will never be solved. Because where do you even start?
Especially at this point.
Yeah.
You've got nothing.
And anything that they have done, because it's still like an open case, we probably just don't even know anyway. Yeah. Because I could imagine them classing it as a sensitive one because it's close to...
But even then, I mean...
Close to BBC.
Even if they brought out a big fucking... and we finally found who shot Jill... At this point, vast majority of people just don't even remember.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that was... I imagine like it was late 90s, I think, 99, something like that.
Most of the people who are adult, well, not most of the people, but a lot of adults now were not alive when that happened.
No. A lot of people, I think, do know about it as they got older, just because it's a famous true crime thing, and people seem to be all over the place into true crime. Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Excuse me.
I do like what somebody said as an explanation as to why though. It's like if you imagine like people back in the day, like would sit around campfires and tell ghost stories, horror stories. You know, this is like our horror stories.
Exactly.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's the modern mythos.
There's only a certain amount of people that believe in ghosts and all that kind of stuff that can go down that route. Yeah. Whereas you can't not believe in a guy that could just pop in your house to stab you.
Yeah.
I learned how easy it was to break into my house yesterday. It was a hell of a lot easier than I thought it was.
Yeah, I bet that's a worrying experience.
You know what? It wasn't cool.
Yeah.
After I was happy that I got in, I was like, wait, that shouldn't have been so easy.
Yeah.
But you know,
that's life.
That's life, man. Yeah. So. It's kind of a good thing if I had a house that was harder to get into.
Yeah.
Then I would have had to go all the way back to Solihull and then probably walked back again as well. Although actually thinking about that though, it wasn't even there. I don't know where it was. It disappeared. My key once more. I have other keys, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Spares.
But that one is gone on the wind.
It's probably in this room somewhere. Everything's disappeared. Oh, I got back from yesterday, and my cat had disappeared. Like, that was it. It was when I was breaking back in.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I was thinking as I was doing it, I was like, okay, I have to make sure the cat doesn't try and like. As soon as I start doing it, she's gonna be interested, you know. Yeah. And she just wasn't at all. I was like, oh, okay, cool. She's chill somewhere. So I eventually get in and all that, like sort it out. And then eventually walked out, and I was like, just looking around a bit, and I was like, oh, is she? I started shouting for her, you know, like, you want some food? Yeah. And just getting no response.
Yeah.
And I was more and more, I just could not find her. I was looking everywhere.
Yeah, worried.
I was very worried by this point. You know, what the fuck? I rang my mum today, and I was like, I don't know where the cat is. But there was zero sign of her getting out. None at all. Because even the window I thought could have been the one she possibly could have, the bathroom one, because there's no like chain one on that.
Yeah.
Was closed. I was like, the only way that makes sense then is if she got out and then closed it.
Yeah. Were you just sort of sat there and she just walked through the door or something?
I was just sat in the front room and I was like, just went in there, sat like on the arm, and I was like, where the fuck is she? And I just looked over and she just got up and just kind of sat on the other arm on the other end, just looking at me. No, she was already there, sorry, actually.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck?
Cats be doing
I think
that
she
shit
must
all
have
the
been
time.
like, underneath the kind of like settee down there somewhere, because I noticed she had like bits on her and stuff, you know, like you've been like tunneling somewhere or something. You've been having fun while I've been out.
Trevor does that quite often, to be fair. Trevor will just sort of, everyone will go like, you seen Trevor? No. Anyone know where Trevor is? No. No one knows where Trevor is. Okay. And then you'll just be sat there and you'll just fucking swagger in like, right, people. How's it fucking going? I'm going to sit on my cardboard box. He fucking loves sitting on cardboard boxes, that guy.
Oh, yeah, man. It just seems to be...
What is it like about sitting cardboard?
Yeah, they like sitting in boxes too.
Yeah, in boxes, on boxes. They just love cardboard.
And high up things as well.
Yeah.
Like, she likes sitting on anything high up, she does.
Oh, yeah, she wants the vantage point. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like a cat thing, and it's like you see him in Lion King and always standing on top of a rock.
You can see everything. It's all around you.
I imagine that's based on like legitimate science. So, Lion King.
Well,
everything
like,
in Disney is normally.
It's a fairly natural thing to want to get the high ground. Ask Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Well, he's more of an explanation of what happens when you don't, isn't he? No, he wanted
Anakin,
it. No, yeah.
Anakin wanted the high ground. Obi-Wan had that high ground.
Yeah. There's a new thingy that was well, I say new, it's like on season 3, I didn't even realise, like, another Star Trek programme.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Strange New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds, yeah. Which is the stuff before Kirk.
Which one's Kirk?
No,
that's Picard, is the one I'm thinking of. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because Spock's young in it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's Captain Pike, who was originally in the pilot of Star Trek, and then he got swapped out for Captain Kirk because they went in a different direction.
Oh, okay.
And then Pike comes back in like a chair, and they took the piss out of it in South Park. There was the teacher who got burnt, and like all she could do was like roll around in a chair and press once for yes and twice for no.
I remember her.
That's from Star Trek.
Why?
That's what Pike looks like after he had the accident that sort of stopped him from being captain in the original series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. That sounds like a bad accident.
Yeah. And so in the alternate timeline where we have Chris Pine as Captain Kirk.
Yes. I know
In
that
that
one.
one, what's his face doesn't have, the horrible thing, and instead he goes down a different path and blah blah blah.
Well, so which one's he in that then, Pine?
Pike.
He's Pike in that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Pike. But no. Chris Pine is
He's not Pike.
Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk, because his dad was
And
Liam
Pike is
Hemsworth.
played by some other dude. But this time he doesn't end up in a chair, and he just gives
Oh.
over his thing to what's his face.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can't remember that person around.
Yeah.
It's the other person.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because Spock's around in that one as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Even though this is like a whole nother version again then.
Yeah.
That is it. They just have like loads of versions of these.
There's like 4 or 5 different like universes of it.
Yeah, but because there's so many series. Like there's like a bunch of series in each universe.
Yeah.
Do you know if this one's in the same universe as what was the last one? Discovery. I watched that for a bit, and then I missed it for a bit, and I don't know where I saw it to.
Wish I could tell you. I have no idea. They've
Nah.
also got fucking Lower Decks as well, which is
Yeah,
like
on
the
Netflix.
comedy thing, which I still haven't seen.
No.
Apparently it's pretty good, but it's like I don't need it. I don't need a Star Trek sci-fi
I was surprised.
comedy thing.
I was just really surprised by Superman and Fantastic Four that they were both good.
I still need to watch both, so I'm looking forward to that. Also, Thunderbolts is coming to Disney Plus for free now. Well, I say free as part of the subscription.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I will probably watch that at some point fairly soon.
I do have I think that's on my thing already. That website that I've been using.
Yeah, because some people
Really
said
good.
that was really quite a good film, actually, Thunderbolts.
I have heard that as well.
Yeah,
And the people that I've seen, the few people I know that have actually watched it
yeah,
or seen like reviewing it.
yeah,
Yeah, I've heard that it's decent too.
yeah,
But that's kind of as far as it's gone. I've heard very few people talking about it.
yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I
There
thought
it
you was
is.
up there like that. 7.4 out of 10. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
that is surprising. And I like the characters that I know in this. I like Florence Pugh.
Oh, I think she is so just unbelievably hot.
Yeah, she's the girl next door, man, Tyler.
Just it is unfathomable how this woman can look that hot all the time in just anything she does. And it's not like Sydney Sweeney hot. You know what I mean?
That's like
like-
girl next door hot, yeah.
Yeah, it's like she is what like Sydney Sweeney is what the Americans would do to make hotness and attractiveness a thing.
Right.
What's her face? Oh fuck, I've forgotten her name already. Jesus.
Oh, well,
Florence
her.
Pugh
Florence Pugh, yeah.
is the British version. You know,
Yeah.
it's compact, it's sleek, it's smooth, it's well thought out, it's intelligent. You know,
Okay.
like it's a different package, but it still
Sure.
produces the same effect of oh my god, that is a jaw-droppingly beautiful fucking woman I've just seen.
Oh, I think that's out now as well.
Yeah,
Must be on Netflix. The Thursday Murder Club, you know what that is?
yeah. It's the one based off the book that
Which
was
Osman?
written by. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was the one that apparently, like, they were saying the whole way through, you know, that you should get Helen Mirren to play in, like, all... Because I know it got really big, that series.
Apparently, people were yelling it at him down the street. Just,
Yeah.
Get Helen Mirren! She still looks great for her age, to be fair. Does old Helen Mirren.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's in a film, though. I mean, she probably doesn't look like that.
Oh, no, not all the time. But, like, it's still impressive. Like, some people fall to absolute shit.
Yeah. To be fair, I know what you're saying, yeah. She's probably, like, on so many things to keep her, like, going.
Yeah.
Like, all of them, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, yeah, that's... Okay, I didn't know that the other person was in this. Okay. I'm going to watch that at some point, I think. Because I haven't read the books or anything at all.
Did you see the stuff about Jamie Lee Curtis?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Did you see the stuff about Jamie Lee Curtis's tits?
Well, I mean, you have to be more specific, to be fair.
So there was a thing about Freaky Friday or
Freakier Friday,
sorry,
yeah.
coming out,
It's already come out.
and they were doing all the sort of press tour around it, and she was doing one of the press tour bits, and she just turned up wearing one of the outfits that was worn in the thing, and it just so happened to have like a fairly low cut cleavage on it, or
Right.
quite a low cut cleavage on it.
Right.
And the entire internet set alight with, did you see Jamie Lee Curtis's tits?
Oh God.
Like, oh my God, she's still got it. That's amazing how a woman that age can still have it. And it's like, Jesus Christ.
I've never seen a push-up bar before. Come on.
Although, to be fair, it didn't look like she was using that. Like,
Nipple tape.
No, I don't know.
Nipple tape's good.
It could well work.
Oh,
But, like, the fact is, it's like, guys, can we just calm down on the horn dog for a second, right? Can we just, like, I have this thing at the moment. I don't think I'm alone in thinking it, but everything is now fucking sexualized, whether it needs to be or not, or whether it should be or not.
Well,
it's sexualized.
It depends what you mean by that, because there's a whole like waft of people that think you shouldn't sexualize anything, and there's a whole waft of stuff that isn't sexualized, but then other people sexualize it.
There's things that like before I don't think ever would have occurred.
Sex on TV, is what I'm saying.
Definitely. But I think there are things that people like it never would have occurred to them to think of as horny making before. Is now something that people are sort of going down a path of.
Like fetish, or
not even just fetish. It's like there was a thing like I noticed fairly recently for like ages and ages and ages. Again, the Warhammer 40k community, one of my big things. I love Warhammer, right? It was always like this grimdark thing. Occasionally we made jokes about, you know, this, that or the other, but it was mostly just sort of appreciating it for what it was. Over the past 5-ish years on the internet, it's gone from like just standard appreciation to half the posts about Warhammer 40k are about having a big-titted Eldar girlfriend or a big-titted Tau girlfriend.
I can already imagine why.
Yeah, and just all of these drawings.
The time frame you gave, it makes sense.
Exactly, right? And it's the kids who were caught up in the fucking lockdown shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
They were caught up, and everything they did was online, and they were all getting into fucking pornography at the time, so that all became blended in. And they can't fucking separate the sex shit from anything else in their fucking life.
To be honest, though, it's not even just them. Like, they're probably the ones that have been hit hardest as well.
Definitely
they didn't
were
get
hit
a chance.
hardest, yeah.
But other people, like, I haven't been trying. I haven't the whole time, like, well, whatever. But the people that, like, for some people it's just hard.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and some people just get to the point where they don't want to anymore, and then it's hard to get yourself back into it. Like, if you're, like, I don't know, like in a rut or something from the pandemic, that's going to be the last thing you're thinking of, for example. Yeah. Or, you know, there's a whole waft of reasons why the pandemic, like, to all people, you know, like, that were fine before. Yeah. It's, like, messed up as well. Yeah. Because being forced in it can mess up people.
It messed me up for a different reason, but it definitely messed me up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to get at. Like, there's different reasons for everything. There's so many different reasons how they could have fucked us up in different ways. Or did fuck us up, sorry, in different ways.
Yeah, everyone got fucked up by it, whether they want to believe they did or not.
Yeah, and
in one way or another, they've been affected by it in a very, very real way. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I mean, essentially as well, everyone took the vaccination, if you were like our age and kind of younger, to a point, were harmed by it. Yeah. Doesn't mean that everyone was actually properly fucked up by it.
But some people have had things that have been linked to it.
Yeah, I mean, like, it takes a lot to make them really link it, but there's all the myocarditis shit that's like... Yeah. I know that's the word that's linked to a lot of it. I don't know exactly what that is. So I know it's like, it can do like heartbeats, like irregular heartbeats, especially people with that. Yeah. Can be bad for it. Yeah. Like, but obviously, though, you know, like, as I've heard, you know, is true, with every vaccination, you know, there is always a cost benefit.
Well, no, that's not 100% true.
I mean, it is.
It depends.
There's always people that can have a negative reaction to it.
There's definitely people that can have negative reactions.
That's what I mean.
Oh, right. That's a different thing. Yeah. No, I agree with that. Yeah.
There's always a risk.
There is always a risk.
Yeah. That's the point. That's a good level. Yeah. You know. Yeah. But then if it's going down the other way, that's when it's like, oh, I guess a bit much now. Yeah. You know, that's the debate, isn't it? When it gets to that point. Yeah. They still, like, this is the crazy thing to me. This is the epitome right now, to me, shows that a lot of the news over here is very much controlled like we say now.
Yeah.
Like it didn't used to be like 20 years ago.
No.
Like legitimately, we've talked about it a few times. I think that's when it happened, or 20, probably longer than that, innit, actually. Sorry, Princess Diana was when it started.
Yeah, so it's nearing like 30+ years.
Yeah, that's true
Yeah.
actually. And I was quite young actually when she
Yeah.
died. Obviously, it probably didn't catch on for a while till after, and God knows how long, because it's probably still a good like 5,
Yeah,
10 years
it's been
after that.
the thing is, it's
before
been a
we
gentle
realised.
decline as well.
Yeah.
Like it's like the boiling the frog in the water thing, isn't it?
Mm.
If they went to this
Yeah.
immediately from back then, no one would have taken the news seriously.
Yeah.
But it's deteriorated now to a point where this just seems fine. This is just normal. It's just what the news does.
Yeah, no,
It tells you
right.
what they want you to know about and nothing else.
And it's hard for us as well to look back like to a time before we was alive for anyone.
Yeah.
Like to really see what the news, what the world was like back then. Like you can never
Yeah.
get a real idea.
It's almost impossible.
It
Because
is.
unless you're actually living in it at the time as well, because that's
Yes,
part of
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Once you sort of look back on an era, like you look back on Vietnam, you go like, well, this was obviously a terrible idea. But during the middle of it, like the whole political machine was going. It was going like, no, we're doing this in Vietnam. We're
Yeah.
doing that. We're fighting for freedom in Vietnam. We've got all these reasons to be in Vietnam. It's like this has always been a thing, and we don't know what the things we're going through at the moment will be interpreted as later on once we're gone.
Oh yeah, that's yeah,
You know?
yeah.
We've got no fucking idea.
The
Or
idea-
even while we're still alive and we're
Yeah,
just
I
in
was
our
gonna
80s
say.
and people will look back on it and just go, that shit that was terrible. And you're like, it didn't feel like it was terrible at the time, but it seemed like it was pretty fucking terrible.
Well, probably a lot of it.
Or
Like,
the
yeah,
other
it
way
didn't feel
round.
quite good.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, probably more.
yeah, yeah.
To be fair, people will say that either way. You think they didn't feel like it.
It depends on what they're talking about as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of the stuff that you do, but at the same time, a lot of us just didn't do much about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to figure out what you really do, though.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, it's the whole thing about the Nazi regime thing. It's like they wonder how people come into, that comes into power. And it's like, well,
Oh,
it
that
comes
makes
into
perfect sense.
power because people are feeling helpless. And then the people who feel like they get a voice finally take over. And then the rest of the people are still just trying to live their fucking lives. That was the thing of the vast majority of the German soldiers. They were just, this is just the regime we live under.
Yeah.
This is the thing we're doing. We've been given all this propaganda. This is what we have to do.
Oh yeah, well I mean, yeah, because like
They were promised everything
you
once
said-
they won.
like you said as well, drip feeding, like with what you
Yeah.
were saying about news, in the same way with the Nazis. It's not like they got into power on day one, like when they were trying to get into power. Sorry, they were like, vote us into power and we will kill every single
I mean,
Jew.
you want to talk about where?
I don't think that's how it started.
Yeah, you want to talk about where the sort of propaganda, like machine as we know it now began.
Yeah.
It began in World War I and World War II. It
Yeah.
began with cinema. It began with the moving picture. Once you had the moving picture, you were able to transport people directly to the front line through visual and audio cues and things like that.
I know what you're saying, but no. I think even before that, I
Right.
think that's some of the best examples of
Yeah,
it. And
yeah.
modern media.
Oh, definitely like photographs and things like that beforehand as well.
You're talking modern media
But
then.
I'm talking
Okay.
specifically as well about the change from taking a photo of something
Okay.
and then putting a news report next to it
Right, okay, I'm with you.
to the change of having photos, videos of actual soldiers giving
Yeah.
you actual messages and things like that.
Especially for
and then
World War II
evolving-
when they had sound.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they did for World War One, but
Yeah, World War II mostly when they had sound. Like they did have a little bit of sound near the end of World War One, but not a lot. But like they went from that to then sort of, and we've got the boys in the Navy, and they're going across, and you've got to check out the blah, 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 and they're going up to Gallipoli, and, all that kind of shit.
There were so many of them like that.
Yeah.
From
And
both
that was
sides as
that
well.
was the modern propaganda thing, because
Yeah,
the Germans
yeah,
were
yeah.
doing their own exact same version
Yeah.
of that on the other side.
And then they had the sneaky ones too, though. Like they'd put out like Looney Tune. But they're still
Oh,
doing
yeah,
now, though.
yeah.
Like cartoons we've just
Yeah,
seen.
Bugs Bunny was fighting Nazis.
Yeah.
Donald Duck was fighting Nazis.
How much of that is purposely done though by the army, or is it just the people at Disney or whoever, Warner Brothers,
Yeah.
Being like, yeah, we want to, because everyone was into the war effort, weren't they?
Apart from Walt Disney was quite a big, notorious Nazi lover.
Yeah, but I realised it wasn't
Yeah.
Disney, was it? It was Warner Brothers.
Yeah, Warner Brothers was definitely the other way. They were fuck those Nazi motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't really know.
As were
much
DC
about
and Marvel as well, which is one of the reasons why they got so successful.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. And they had it was in the stories as well, weren't it?
Yeah, Captain America literally fought Nazis.
Yeah.
that's where he came from. No, it's fucking crazy, man. Like some of the what was I saying? Fuck.
Some of the propaganda. And
Yeah,
shit
some
in
of the
general.
propaganda and the way you see it develops, because it goes again from like those straight up. We're telling you what you think,
Yeah,
and
the
now
straight
you
up
know that.
honest,
Yeah,
well, not honest, but
yeah,
just
exactly. And then they went to
straight
the other side of it, which was like, well, now we've got this news reporter, and this news reporter is
Yeah,
telling you something
yeah.
in a very dry way, but he's giving you all of this information, and that information is important, and blah de blah de. And now we're going to go to the person on the street, and that's when shit fucking falls apart. Once they started going to the person on the street and getting their fucking opinion on shit, that is
when
when
you say the person on the street, you mean like that, the journalist?
No, yeah, the journalist goes in there. And what do you think
Oh,
of
got you,
of
okay.
the mining issues? Is that I think Margaret Thatcher is a lovely lady. I would like to have tea with her and like things like that. It's like, okay, I get what you're doing.
I mean, I did see plenty of the opposite for someone like Margaret Thatcher, though. I saw both sides.
Yeah, there's definitely both sides. Exactly what I'm saying. But it's not news.
No.
It's opinion.
Yeah.
And that is a very different thing. That is what propaganda is ultimately. Propaganda is an opinion about events. And it's an opinion that is beneficial to whoever's in power. Now, that media thing initially started out with we're just giving a voice to the normal people. But then, of course, they've got their own narrative. So they pick the people who they want to seem smart on their side. And they pick this people on the other side who don't have very good arguments and seem like dumbasses, and then you can put both of those together,
Right.
and it starts to become this different thing.
If
like
somebody
propaganda,
wants to swing it a certain way, it's very easy to.
yeah, propaganda and news are not two separate entities. They are the exact same thing, being used for different purposes.
Propaganda. Yeah, propaganda isn't always news, but news isn't always propaganda, but
No,
they can
exactly.
be one of each.
That's it. They can be both at
Yeah.
the same time, and they can be neither.
Yeah. That's actually right.
It's fucking bizarre, but like the only thing that makes the difference between propaganda and news is the sort of the origin point of it. What was the reason you were making the story? Were you making the story to enlighten people, to tell people something they needed to know, or were you telling the story to get your opinion, your opinion across?
I know what you're saying.
You know
but
what I mean?
I know what you're saying, but I don't think that's all it is, though.
But
because
also-
you could have
yeah.
intent for one way, but
Yeah.
it comes across a whole different way that you did not mean.
Definitely, but also you can also at the same time think you're doing the full news thing, and because of your inherent biases that you're not aware of,
Yeah.
you're still doing the propaganda thing. You know what I mean?
A lot of us do to a point.
Yeah.
Probably all of us do to a point.
Yeah, we like to be proven correct. It makes you feel good.
And just
Do you
because
know
we've all
that
been lied to a lot.
Yeah, they did a test on a brain, on a person, of a person, sorry, while they were experiencing two things.
Right.
One, being punched, and two, being proven wrong about something that they thought they were right about. And both
interesting.
had the same reaction in the brain. It physically hurts you on the same level as being punched, as to be proven wrong about something you thought you were 100% right about.
Or mentally hurt you more.
Yeah.
Yeah, not physically hurt you.
Yeah, it doesn't physically. You don't
Yeah.
get the physical symptoms,
Yeah.
but on the brain scale, it's identical.
Well, not like a concussion
no,
sense.
yeah, no.
That's making it sound like
That's
someone
the-
says you're
no, I'm
wrong,
saying-
you get a
No,
concussion.
a punch in the arm or on the leg is seen in the brain as like the same experience as being proven wrong. It's the same pain interpretation
Right, okay.
in the brain.
It's weird. Because it's not sending pain signals anywhere, but
No.
yet it looks the same.
It feels the same. You're like, oh.
I See, I get that to a point because it's like the whole, it's like a kind
It's
of
like
like that gut punch
embarrassment.
idea.
It's embarrassment as well. It's
Yeah.
a similar one.
It's like that gut punch idea again.
Yeah.
So that maybe
You
that,
have
like,
a
there's a reason
physical
why that's
reaction.
called that.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting because I can see that now.
Yeah.
You can literally see their body reacting in similar ways.
Yeah.
I've done it myself a lot.
How fucking weird is that?
Everyone sees Andrew Schultz do it about 20 times in an episode of
And
Flagrant.
that's why you fucking hate being proven wrong, because on a brain level, it makes you hurt. But you have to get over that hurt. You have to get over it. You have to accept it.
I don't know how much I'm proven wrong nowadays just because I don't know how much I really take a side nowadays.
Well, I think that's the thing to do. Yeah.
I mean, we all do. I know I do.
Of course we do, yeah. But the idea is to try and see things from both sides as much as possible.
Far centre.
Yeah. Far centre. If you're
far
doing that,
centre.
if you're trying to see all of the ideas and then come to a conclusion of what you think the best ideas are, you're probably going about the right way.
Talking about something to consider themselves centrist at the moment. Now, that's what Reform still consider themselves at the moment.
Mm.
And have you heard Nigel Farage's new thing now that he's going to, like, when they get in, they'll kick out like 600 illegal immigrants, like 600,000 illegal immigrants straight away.
Okay.
It was already supposed to be millions, but it went down to like
Yeah,
so
but
a
how are
quarter.
they planning on doing this?
That's a whole other question, isn't it?
Because that sounds like it's an expensive operation, I'm
Well,
not going to lie.
I mean, the logistics, if you knew where they were,
Very easy.
yeah, that's the problem, though. Maybe that's
they're
why they're
all
like,
just
yes,
there.
maybe that's why, because from what I've heard, this number, 600,000, in comparison to how many we are pretty sure are in here, at
Yeah.
least, is a small portion.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the portion and average that they think they know where they are. Maybe that's what
Okay,
that is,
that's
because I'm
probably
trying to
what it
figure out
is.
what that number is.
It probably is what it is.
That would not be
Yeah,
surprising at
yeah.
all, you know. Oh, you know what? That actually makes more sense than anything else I've seen.
100%, yeah.
That's got to be what it is.
Yeah.
But I still like the idea of, like, they're still trying to figure out where they land and stuff, you know. But that also makes it a bit hard to really
To
vote for
vote
them
for
right
them at the
now.
moment because you don't know where they stand.
Yeah.
So who
They-
you
they-
give
you know,
power to, yeah.
Saying that, though, you know, they seem pretty they say that they're centrist still at the moment, but some of their things are not, though,
They're pretty
actually, are
right.
they? Yeah.
They're pretty right.
But I think that was it. I think they were considering themselves centre-right. Because, I mean, the fucking goalposts nowadays, anyway.
It's
They've been moved so much.
The whole idea of
Some of them
left
would've
and
considered
right is
themselves-
inherently kind of ridiculous. Because
Yeah.
what you're talking about is you're talking about taking an entire bunch of all of the morality and all of the fucking way
Putting
you
it on
think the
two
run
sides.
and putting it on two sides, and then you have to agree with all of the things on this one or all of the ones on this one. Otherwise, you're a bad person. It's like no, motherfucker. I can pick and fucking choose. I like this from here. I like this from here. I like this from here, and I like this from here.
But this is
And if you think that that's a fucking problem, stick it up your cock.
I say where it is a problem, though, is when it comes to trying to get into the political system at all, because pretty much the first thing you have to do is join a party.
Because that's what they've made it to be, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I looked at that, like, a few times over the years, and I'm like, I don't agree with
don't agree
anyone
with any
enough.
of them, no.
Yeah.
Not enough to support them in that way.
I have also heard, though, there are a lot of people on both sides that don't wholeheartedly support all the stuff when you really get into it.
Yeah.
Like, you see debates
Oh, the
between...
vast majority of
You
voters,
see
yeah.
Yeah, you see debates. Well, actually, like the people in there, though, you see debates between the people on the left and just between the people on the right.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's just a lot of people we don't see.
Yeah, there is. But ultimately, that's just because there's a lot of different opinions. But like when it comes down to sort of brass tacks, when it's like comes to like say for example an election, suddenly all the nuance goes out the fucking window, and it's just are you that or that? Tell me.
And the fucking the whole fucking Piers Morgan type thing of condemn. Do you condemn this?
Yeah,
I hate that word now.
yeah.
You condemn it. What does that even mean anymore?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I condemn it.
All right, I condemned it. What does that mean? Is it going to get bulldozed in a month's time? I don't know.
But make no help to anything.
Yeah. Anyway, we're getting closer to the end of the show, so I am going to quickly just cover the football story. 'cause
Oh
we said
shit!
we were.
Sorry, yeah, I completely forgot
That's
about
all
that.
right. I almost forgot about it.
I'll make a note of the time actually for that. It's amazing, like, you know, let it not be said that we do not try to keep up with, you know, current things that people like. I mean, neither
Yeah.
of me or Nathan are football people,
No,
but
Grimsby.
we will talk about it in general because the Premier League's back kicking out. So I think we
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, but Grimsby Motherfucking Grimsby
Yeah, pop up Grimsby Town.
beat Manchester United.
Was it a tournament of some kind?
Uh,
Yeah, what would we say on there?
no, it's cup upset.
Cup. Yeah. I think that's the same
Cup.
thing.
Yeah.
Is it? I think.
EFL.
Yeah, you won the league, so yeah, the
Yeah.
cup's like the tournament and shit. You see
But
it
anyway.
more then.
The fact is, these motherfuckers,
Yeah, that's not even the crazy part, is
Yeah.
it, to be fair? The fact
they
beat them.
they took them into this, this game. No one's expecting anything from them. It's Manchester United, as I say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is one of the most well-known football teams, if not
Yeah.
the most well-known football
Maybe
team
one of the most well known, but they're
Yeah.
not the best anymore.
in
but
the world, though.
Yeah, in the world, one of
Yeah.
the most well known, definitely.
Definitely. There's people in America who love Manchester United.
Yeah. There's,
Yeah.
they are one of the ones that definitely permeate a lot more into like America and shit.
Yeah.
Because they're one of the top teams. They always will be,
Yeah.
even if they're, I think, not great still. Well, apparently not great at the moment.
Well, apparently not. United were beaten 12-11 on spot kicks, having clawed their way
Wait, what
from
the fuck?
2-0 behind with 15 minutes to go to escape a 2-2 draw. So,
Hold on. Who the fuck calls them spot kicks?
I don't know.
I've never ever
Never
heard
him call-
anyone.
That sounds like someone who's
American.
only ever played football. I don't know. No, it's bbcsport.co.uk.
Jeez, okay, go.
This is someone who's only ever played football in between games of rounders in PE.
Yeah, there you go. They took the ball on the spot and they kicked it into the goal line.
Spot kick!
4.
After Grimsby's surprise victory, BBC Sport and whatever said it's one of the biggest upsets in the FA Cup and EFL Cup.
I mean, I've heard of some big upsets in the past too.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a big one though, because I know they are very far down, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like League 2 or some shit.
Ultimately-
I've heard of some, but that might be the biggest one. I don't know.
I'm not going to show the video because it goes on for a while, but literally,
Yeah.
they just set up. They're at 2-2, end of the match. Right.
Oh, I was going to ask you, but
You
2-2
get
at the
your
end.
goes, you get your goes. They both get 4. All right. Okay. Shit. Right. You go.
Oh,
You go.
so they'd missed. So it's not like they even scored every penalty either.
No.
Oh, so
They
that
all
makes
got exactly the same on every single one.
But that I just assumed when we said it was like what 12-11 or something.
Yeah, no.
I was like, okay, well, 11 kicks, 12 kicks each. You know, it's not
Yeah.
that much. I'm
No,
like,
it's
no, the
one
ones
for
they missed.
one, yeah.
No, I forgot the idea that
Yeah.
there was some they missed, so it could have
Yeah.
gone even longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wow.
literally, they, like when one missed, it was like the next one missed.
Damn.
Next one hits it. Next one hits it. Next one miss. Next one miss. Next one hits it. Next one hits it.
And it was like 20 odd minutes.
Yeah, for like 20 minutes.
I don't know how long it normally lasts, but it doesn't feel like it's anything like
No.
that.
Apparently,
It's
it
got to be
went
at least
on.
double the time like
Yeah,
normal.
it went on for so long that on both sides of the team, everyone got a kick at the goal, including
Yeah.
both
Goalkeeper.
goalies from both teams.
Damn, actually, that's quite a lot.
There's quite a few misses in there.
Yeah, because I think I think it's just the 11. I
Yeah.
don't think subs can go on
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah,
Hence why they normally
yeah.
sub people out right
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end.
but that's still 11.
So that's 11.
a full
Yeah.
rotation.
Oh shit! Of course, yeah, 'cause it's 11, 12.
yeah.
Of course. Wow. Yeah. Damn. That is very well. I've seen the goalies do it, but that's not normally. They don't
Yeah.
always wait till the end for the goalies either. You
No.
know. Wow. I might have
Fucking
it, like
mad.
the cups are always the best ones, though. I've thought that
Yeah.
a few times because they try a bit more. They know it's just it's like if we beat them today, we can get through to the next
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Normally, we'd have to beat this team, beat this team, and then this league we can get to the next one and the next one.
Wouldn't it be amazing if everything shifted around in football and it was no longer like Manchester or Liverpool or fucking Birmingham City or whatever?
No, don't include Birmingham. with
Yeah,
them.
no, yeah. But like, imagine if it was Wrexham FC and Grimsby.
Wrexham are already.
Oh,
Doing
getting
pretty good.
Big, yeah.
I mean,
Grimsby's on the way up, mate.
who is it that there's a few that are owned by like newly owned by famous. I feel like somebody bought Birmingham recently, but I don't know. But there was somebody else famous that bought something.
It was it's not Tom Brady. Is it Tom Brady?
No, Tom Brady bought something. Yeah, what's that? He's bought
It might
something.
be the Birmingham one.
Yeah, I think that might be right.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say exactly Tom Brady.
Yeah. I think it is Tom Brady because they're
But I
doing
think there's another one.
they're doing a show on it like they did with Wrexham, but it's like
Oh.
Wrexham was cool because
Brady in
Wrexham was
Birmingham.
like this tiny little thing, and these two guys bought it over and they turned it into something like impressive.
Birmingham's
Birmingham-
still pretty small.
Birmingham's still pretty small, but like
But bear in mind, we got about 3 or 4 teams in the city.
Birmingham's more well known than Wrexham, and
Yeah.
so is Tom
Probably
Brady.
worse.
Like it's like they've taken that and they've just sort of.
Well,
It feels like it's for a more American audience than it is for the British
that part.
audience.
Yeah.
Because Tom Brady's definitely someone where a lot of American football fans are going to be like, "I'll watch Tom Brady do anything," you know.
But I was going to say at the same time, though, I do think Ryan Reynolds is more worldwide famous than Tom Brady.
Definitely.
A lot
But
of
I
people
think
might
he's
even
got
know the
more
name.
appeal across the board, whilst in America, Tom Brady's got more
America,
appeal
yeah.
with sports fans.
100%. Yeah.
And what they're trying to do is they're trying to translate those sports fans into soccer fans.
Yeah.
You
They
know?
seem to be trying to like.
No,
lean
they're
into
making
soccer and
big
that
plays
more.
into that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So imagine if it was Grimsby next.
Well, eventually,
Biggest
though,
football
like
team.
surely I'll just be starting because there are teams over there in America anyway, ain't there? Like
Yeah, there's the Astros or something.
that's
like
weird,
that,
and they seem to be pumping more money into ours and then doing it over here more.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I think it's just because they know that we're better at it.
I thought it's probably easier as well. Let's be fair, than to try and set up a whole new league in
Have you
America.
seen how shit the fucking LA Galaxies are as well?
No, but that's one of the few I've heard of.
They're fucking terrible.
Okay, but against who though? Like who they? That's what I'm
They
saying.
all
What-
play against each other.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what the Americans do. It's like they say the baseball, the World Series. The only people who play is you
Yeah,
and a little bit of Cuba.
but like
Oh fuck!
I just don't understand the. It's just so.
It's dumb.
Well, I'm guessing what it is because it's just easier to jump into ours and put money in and like
Oh,
make
yeah.
a rather than try and set
Pre-built,
up a
ready
whole
to go.
league over there.
Yeah, pre-built, fucking ready
Yeah,
to
that's-
rock. Yeah.
I mean that's not bad though, if you're going to put money into some of the struggling teams. I mean, I'm not going to argue,
No.
especially if they actually make Birmingham do something.
Yeah.
I mean, it would still take like 3 years to see any real benefit
Almost certainly. Yeah.
because
yeah.
like they're like however many leagues down, so it
Yeah.
take that long just to even get to the
just
Premiership.
to get anywhere near it.
and that's if they do,
That's if they
really-
go straight up.
That's like
Yeah, no. Anyway, that's. I think that's a good way to run. That's been Squishy Logic for this week. That was a nice one. We had lots of little different bits for you. You see, now that I feel is working quite well.
Getting man.
I'm liking it.
Yeah.
I hope you're liking it too.
Well,
Let us
we've
know
got
how
a
you
few
feel
ideas
about it.
beforehand.
Yeah. Let us know how you feel about it as well in the comments. And we'll catch you on the next one. That's been Squishy Logic for this week. Stay squishy.
And forever be logical.
Yeah. You trying to get it? Oh no, he's not even moving his hands. Just pretending that I'm not moving. Carl. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing it because I'll just do it for 2 months. It'll get weird.
Yeah. See ya.